da da da. It's all of us.
Hey, Lauren. Hey, Skyman.
Hello, everyone. So, if you saw my poll earlier on what are we playing tonight, it's Improv Shenanigans.
Hey!
Yay! We are down a couple of players again this week, so it's going to be a fun game tonight, though. This is going to be an in-lore, in-canon game, as we played last time. But I thought it would be a little bit of fun to play around with a bit of the world that we're going to see. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to first off start off with a little bit of world building. We are going to use the character sheet method of world building. If you haven't seen us use that before, it's a lot of fun. It's where we use the stats of a character sheet to create a location. And this is really useful for making the NPCs of that location, so that way you know what their base stats should look like. And then everyone's going to create characters, and we're going to have an adventure.
There you go.
So I want to change up the music because can the stream hear the music tonight, or
I cannot hear the music.
Unknown.
Well, I
cannot
just
hear the
stopped
music,
it.
Then again.
Oh, okay.
I just stopped.
Lunger Hokum,
Okay.
what's up? Obo
some
Lauren,
tavern.
what's up? Ska-Man, what's up?
Hello, everybody in chat. And if you have ideas for our world, then please let me know. So, actually, what I will do too, as I said, so last week I knew I was doing an improv game, 5 minutes before we went live?
Yeah, the one 2 weeks ago? That was
2
great.
weeks. That was so fun. This week I've had
tons of
Oh, dear.
I had about an hour to prep tonight. So
Ooh.
How much more time do you really need?
you really don't need all that much.
That's
let me
30
see.
minutes longer than you need, according to a book that I know you and I both like.
Yes. Hold on, I have to sneeze.
Oh.
Nope.
Is she going to do it? Is she going to do it?
Watermelon.
Let's see.
All right. So in the coming weeks, you all are going to be heading off on your different pirate adventures. And I had mentioned that there is an island that is essentially like kind of the Tortuga of this world. So let's make it.
Sweet.
You guys get to make a pirate island tonight.
That's exciting.
Pirate Island!
So, I have sort of called it Tortle Island at this point. This is the lore that I have built around this island thus far this is the ancestral home of the Tortles. So the Tortle race, this is where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
It has active volcanoes at the center, and it is surrounded by reefs. It is very hard to navigate inward, and that's part of why this pirate city has been built there. It's pretty far off the coast from any of the mainland areas. So there's no real navy or shipping lanes that come through here. So it's a really good hideout. And so I called Shipwreck Cavern the tentative name of this pirate city. So let's start building a little bit of this world.
Shipwrecked Cavern, you say?
Shipwreck Cavern.
Can there be a tavern called Shipwreck Tavern? As like a
Yes.
name
Yes.
built on that? But
Actually,
it's the touristy
it'll be like-
place that like the locals don't really get to.
No, they
local
definitely
turtles?
wouldn't go to
Yeah,
that.
no.
No.
Yeah.
They've got lots of stuff that's like hanging on the walls, but it's not real pirate ship pieces. They're just like they got them from corporate.
So
Like the Phillies
Well,
of
can the
Shipwreck
no
Cavern?
can like for reals? Oh, building on this. Can
Yeah.
like the real where the pirates go, the rusty anchor?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I like it.
that's good. That's where you got to. They say I'm gonna drop anchor.
Yes.
That's code. I'm headed. To
Yes.
Okay, so now real talk in terms of world building. One of Adam, you just did something that I love it when people do. and it makes a game playing experience so much more real, and that's creating idiomatic expressions.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They exist in the world, right?
Right. And
They
if you look at like Star Trek Deep Space Nine, they the rules of acquisition are good thing. It's a very culturally specific thing that makes the Ferengi just more real. So these in certain idiomatic expressions or cultural expressions like dropping anchor. Oh, I'm going to the real pirate bar, the rusty anchor.
Yeah.
It just makes it more real to me and more immersive.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, and I like the idea too of like the Shipwreck Tavern is sort of the place that, yes, the tourists go there, but it's the people who want to hire pirates or are trying to look for a pirate crew to join.
Oh.
And that's sort of where they go. And
They have like an open mic stage.
yes,
So you
most
can try
definitely.
Good
out being
try.
a pirate.
See how good your R's are.
Yeah, see how good the R's are.
But the open mic stage is like it's like designed to look kind of like a little tiny ship. And
that'd
it's
be
got like
cool.
a little ship wheel.
How well can you do?
Well, and that's sort of one of the things I was kind of imagining is that the buildings in this place are actually going to be old ships.
Nice.
So, like, rather than
Yeah,
buildings,
I like that.
it's like bringing up ships that we're no
Okay.
longer
That have
seaworthy and
wrecks.
turning them in. Yeah.
So there needs to be if we follow that logic through, there is a strong manufacturing and or engineering sector of this pirate island, which is kind of surprising to me.
Yeah.
They
Well,
call it
but I
the
mean-
sextant sector.
But where else would the pirates go to get their ships fixed?
Okay.
That's true. A pirate's got a ship fixes.
Gotta
Yeah.
get
So,
their
like,
ships-
they have to have their dry docks and everything here.
Yeah, in a place
Okay.
where they're like safe, because nobody really likes pirates. So I guess like the Tortles have welcomed them to their island.
Yeah.
Unless there's
Well-
an unfortunate history of colonization.
No,
That-
no, let's Tortles. Come on,
Poor turtles.
let them be free. I think the pirates and the Tortles have a mutual. There's got to be some kind of mutual benefit. Well, they're giving the Tortles industry, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the turtles are just like they're like a neutral party. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
They're
care
Switzerland.
who they're helping or who they're working with.
Yeah.
Which
Or
makes it-
like we could go sort of the reverse of colonization of by the pirates being there, they're so embedded that it's too much of a pain to try to get them out. So nobody else is bothering this island. And so in a lot of ways, it's better for the Tortles to have the pirate city there. It's like you have one city on one side of the island and they get the rest of the island. And nobody's really...
There's an idyllic part of me that would love for the Tortles as the indigenous people of this island to be charging a reasonable rent to the pirates for being there.
I feel like the pirates would probably pay them really well. Like this is
Yeah.
they're letting them be there. They're not messing around with them. They're like friendly with them, I imagine. I'm sure they're paying. I mean, the pirates have the money.
Yeah. Well, and I imagine too, like, I'm actually imagining this island with having volcanoes at the center and probably a dense jungle in there. I'm imagining almost like going through a dense rainforest type setting to get into the heart of this jungle. Like, it is not a very pleasant island necessarily, like, very difficult to live and to go anywhere inland. And it's like the Shipwreck Cove and the Shipwreck Caverns is like the one area where there's a little bit of civilization. But if you try to wander off it, you're going to get lost really quickly. And so maybe one of the things the Tortles are able to do is trade in the goods because they know how to navigate the island. They have sort of secret ways of getting around.
I imagine the turtles are really good at defending the jungle areas as well. People wander too
Yes.
far or whatever, they can be kind of territorial. Like the turtles are good at hiding their way in the trees and moving carefully and stealthily through the jungle.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh.
the turtles of an adolescent age.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're the most.
They're
I swear to God, if we start making Raphael jokes, I'm going to storm out of here.
They love.
they're different than the other turtles. They're almost.
That's what
They're
the
almost
pirates have
mutated.
brought to the Tortles. The pirates brought pizza.
That's the real contribution.
I think I know what NPC Megan's gonna have to play later.
Tortle's on the half shell.
Yeah.
Turtle
Total power.
Well, I am imagining that a lot of the
Adam, your character is gonna have to be named Splinter. Is there a rat person? Is there?
there could be.
As far as I'm concerned, you're all rat people at this point.
Well,
I'm just going to be here drinking my mezcal very angrily.
Passive aggressive drinking noted.
Oh no. Silent.
That's
Full
more
on
of a Donatello trait than a Raphael.
Yeah.
That is
I don't
true.
know. The angry brooding is very Raphael.
So I was thinking that one of the things with this island with the volcanoes being on there, I think this is a place where wild magic is very prevalent. So I imagine like the turtle population, there's a lot of druids and wild magic sorcerers.
Cool.
And
That makes
so-
a lot of sense.
Weird stuff happens here every now and then. Just like anytime there's storms, like storms get twisted by magic. So they're probably actually they're going to have a couple of religions and things at the city as well. So I imagine like a temple to the Storm Lord would make sense.
I like the idea that it's the kind of place where like an explosion happens and then everybody like stops for a second and looks and then goes right back to what they were doing.
Completely. That is this place. Yeah.
Kind of like that almost feels like the pirates in Hook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The boo box.
Not the boo! Not the boo box!
I really like that.
It's Tatooine, is what Scottman's saying. Maybe a little bit.
There's never been a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than the Rusty Anchor.
Yeah.
Yarr.
So, we've got this sort of trade relation and this mutual benefit between the Tortle population and the seafaring pirates. So they get along. What is the government kind of like in this island? I guess, like, what would the alignment of this city be?
I'm going to propose a thought.
Okay.
So, historically speaking, there were certain pirate ships that were astonishingly well governed,
Mhm.
and they compensated their pirates accordingly. I mean, there really was a early form of workers' compensation. If you lost a limb in the course of duty, you were paid a fairly handsome sum for the time. And so, what if there is an extremely strong sense of law, but it's harsh and just a little bit weird and borderline anarchist? Like communal sense of things, as long
The
as
law of the
everybody
turtles,
follows
or like
The law of the pirates.
the pirate
law
I
law.
would think.
pirates.
Gar, we need a
Yeah.
pirate code. The pirate code be everybody pulls his weight or her weight. We don't discriminate.
Yeah, because I could see this
Terribly.
either being super lawful or super chaotic. I
I-
think lawful
Hmm.
makes a little bit more sense because, like, if you're going to have a lot of people together, you have to be following some sort of code, or it's just
Right.
going to fall to crap really quickly.
Yeah, I picture this like the Code of Thieves or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's still it, but I kind of picture it. It's not like a government where there's like a policing force. It's more like
Mhm.
everybody's on the same page. Like this is the code we follow, and you break the code, and the community will take it upon themselves to adjust and correct.
Yeah.
So it's sort of an anarcho-syndicist commune. They take it in turns to act as a sort of executive officer of the week, but all the decisions of that officer have to be ratified at a special bi-weekly meeting, except in the case, there's a simple majority in the case of all internal affairs, but two-thirds majority in the case of external.
That's very specific.
I love this. So, all right,
I'm impressed. How much more of that can you tell? I mean, if you can keep going.
I know the whole thing.
That's impressive. Okay.
Mostly.
In honor of that, can we please have a restaurant called the Watery Tart?
Oh yes, 100%.
Yes.
I'm on board.
And not only is it a restaurant, it's the restaurant that hosts all of the bi-weekly meetings where new rules and governance are voted upon.
I mean, we could go with like the moistened bint, but
I think Watery Tart is really good.
It's best.
I love it. All right, so what are some of the edicts of this code?
Um,
Now, Rachel, I want to hear from you because Enkai has lived by this for most of her life.
Yeah. Like I want to be like loyal, duty, honor. Yeah. No. Like I think like loyalty to the people who live on the island. Like, don't just go to the places where they say don't go. Don't like attack or kill any of the turtles on the island. Like you're there, you stay in your space, and you don't go anywhere else. This is like the space they gave the pirates, and it's yours, and that's fine. But that's all you get. Everyone pull their own weight, I think, is a classic.
Yeah.
So in other words, keep you do your duty.
Yeah. No freeloaders.
Yeah, I can also see this in a way of honoring everybody on the ship in a way. Like, even though you might be the cabin boy or girl, like that is still
a
part of the ship and part of the crew. And it's one of those things of like everybody on the ship might talk down to them and kind of make their life miserable. But if someone from off the ship tries to do that,
right?
That's
a no. Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah.
Because they're like family, right? It's like you're not all related, but you're all family.
So the loyalty thing could be like loyalty to your crew.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Like whatever you got going on the island, you're loyal to your crew, whatever your crew is.
Right.
I also like the idea that like the pirates have a appreciation for the different varied roles and how they contribute. Just like you were saying, Megan, like the cabin boy, like maybe doesn't do that much, but like contributes in an important way. Like the pirate ship drunk is like that's an important role. Someone's got to be the pirate ship drunk. So like that person, you know, that's their job, that's their role. Except that's how they're contributing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's like the morale person, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like we need our jester. Like we need somebody on board to make us all laugh so that we don't go crazy during these times when we don't see land.
Right. Smithy drinks an awful lot and he's largely useless, but everybody finds him pretty funny. So
yeah,
that's contribution right there.
Yeah.
But no one else can call him useless. Only we're allowed to call him useless.
And Smithy is the drunk, which means nobody else can be the drunk.
Yes. If he is filling that role.
This is almost a lawful neutral society.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does kind of have that feeling. I also imagine that there's sort of a if you've been wrong, you have every right to take it into your hands to right the wrong. Someone steals from you, you can do what you feel is necessary to right that wrong.
Yeah.
So there is a code of retribution.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So there's a code of retribution or vengeance. There is a code of loyalty. So in other words, you give your word, you honor your word.
Yep.
Okay.
I think within the city as well, there is a code of, I don't want to call it peace necessarily, but like ceasefire. So like if two pirate crews are warring with each other outside the island, when they come to the island, it's, you know, like what's out to sea stays at sea, essentially.
Okay. Tortle Island is neutral ground.
Yeah.
But maybe not
Okay.
necessarily peaceful ground. Like you steal
Yeah.
from somebody on Tortle Island, like they might still kill you for it.
Yes,
But
most
if
definitely.
it's a dispute from outside Tortle Island, you don't bring it in.
But it's
Yeah.
codified. It's codified.
Mhm.
You have to like claim a right of vengeance, or now this is feeling kind of Klingon.
Well, a little bit too, right? Well, because how I can kind of picture this is sort of like at the Rusty Anchor, like the crew from one boat is talking about, those guys over there are doing this, and they start kind of getting noisy, and then like the barkeep like slams a hammer down on the table. It's like, we keep that at the sea. You either settle down and drink or get the hell out off the island.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I like that. I like
Sounds
that a
right.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I like the thing that Rafi, you were bringing up too, though, that there were records of early pirate crews where, like, if you were hurt, you were taken care of as
Mhm.
well. So maybe a lot of the people who live on this island are retired from pirating or were injured in the line of duty in some way, and so they didn't want to go back to the mainland and try to live a life. They wanted to still be a part of this community, and so they're the different shopkeepers, people who are running the taverns, fixing up the ships, doing those kinds of things.
Oh, that's cool. I like that it's like pirates running it.
Well, and I can see this too. Like, basically, there's going to be pirate families here, right?
Oh, sure.
So there's like a boarding school,
Pirate boarding school.
pirate
Where
boarding
you
school.
learn all the appropriate terms and
Yeah,
jobs on the ship.
yeah, yeah. They take care of their own and respect. Yeah, Scaman's popping in a code of silence too. Oh, that's actually good. Of like, we don't tell where this island is. Ooh, so that could maybe be a thing too, that the coordinates or something are hidden.
It could be I guess it's a volcano, so it can't. I was going to say it could drift.
Can't really drift, but it could be well, maybe like it's not that the island's hidden, but like the passage to get through the reef is hidden.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Megan.
Yeah.
Then who knows how to get to Tortle Island?
I think only captains do.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's how you become a captain. And so it's like on Tortle Island. So when Enkai took over the ship, she wasn't really the captain yet.
Until she went to Tortle Island.
Yeah. So probably like how I'm imagining this might happen is like you set anchor and like you flew your old captain's colors with like another signal flag underneath to say he departed or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a council would have come out and given that, talked with you, and that was like you had to go through some sort of
Right.
induction ceremony or something to become a
interesting.
captain.
Yeah.
Or it's just if you can make it through the reef, you're recognized.
Without your ship.
And that would be the second way. Yeah.
Grant you your colors.
Yeah.
So I'm actually, as we've been talking, I've been reading up on William Kidd's pirate code, and it was not the only one, but it was one of the more commonly cited ones. And theft was considered one of the most egregious forms, one of the most egregious crimes one could do, because part of their pirate code was that all members of the crew are given an equal share of the profits. Now, some, like some executive ranks, were given double or quadruple shares, but like the captain was given multiple shares. But all loot was divided into equal shares that everybody was a part of. Stealing your share or somebody else's share was punishable by being marooned, death, any number of other things, but very serious.
When you're a pirate, you can't steal from each other. You're supposed to have it's a circle of trust.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like we're being bad and stealing from those guys,
Yeah,
not
we don't
each
steal
other.
from each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. Property was considered communal in the ship.
Ah.
Like they had war stores and let's see. fights
Tonight's
were
pirate
discouraged.
lesson.
Yeah, no, this is I've read this before,
Yeah.
but now I'm rereading some of this stuff, and it's interesting how democratically organized pirates were, given they were a form of organized crime.
Yeah.
That's how they work, right? Like that's the only way
Mm-hmm.
it would function over time.
I mean, I guess functionally that's how most organized crime works too.
Yeah, right.
The
Yeah,
mafia is
yeah.
organized in a similar fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, and Scottman actually brought up a good point too, that each ship has to pay dues to the island.
Ooh.
Membership fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense because like that's, and so the island is going to have that communal governments of like retired captains and everybody who's going to talk. And because one of the things too I could see, there's a school of law.
Pirate law?
No, law. In case any pirates are captured, and they can
So
get
you
word
can be
out fast
represented?
enough, you can be represented, and that's one of the things that your fees go to.
So there's a communal law firm for pirates.
They have
Yes.
they're district attorneys.
Yes.
Is it called Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe?
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh, that's great. I think that could be really fun.
I do like the
Wow.
idea of pirate lawyer.
Yeah.
I think you'll find
Do I need to go get my
My
copy of
client.
Acquisitions Inc. for this? Because it sounds like we're going a little off the wall here.
it's a little acquisition thing.
It's a little acquisition thing, just a smidge. Yeah, I actually like that idea of essentially like, so like Captain Ishka's ship has gotten into trouble in Jericho, and they are able to use, and I would say they probably have some high level mages with teleportation to teleport someone there pretty quickly, and that's part of what your dues goes to. It's a sort of like a medical malpractice insurance.
Arr,
I love
this
it.
We be practitioners of the ultimate maritime law.
Pirate malpractice.
In fact, I think you just named one of the partners.
Maritime?
Malcolm Practice,
Malcolm.
Esquire.
Well, and here's a little goofy thing I'm thinking of, and maybe I'm going too far with this, but because like they're going to have to know the laws of pretty much every coastal country, that this is like the best law school in all of the lands.
Yeah.
And it's like a legendary
incredibly
law school.
prestigious.
Yes.
It probably pays so good because the pirates are paying for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all cash, basically.
It's super
Yeah.
competitive to get a job there.
Yeah.
It's super competitive just to get in. I mean, if you've got to basically navigate a gauntlet in order to
That's
get
true.
to. This is the Maritime Academy of Law.
Yeah.
It's completely
Best kept
ridiculous,
secret
but
on
I
the
love
open
it.
oceans.
Oh my gosh. I completely love that. All right. So I think we've got a good, let's create now we've got a kind of a feel for this. We're going to build the stat block for this city. So in this, where we use the 6 primary scores, they each represent a different aspect of the city. So strength is the military strength of Shipwreck Cavern, which I'm actually thinking is probably low, since there's not really an organized.
You have all the pirates.
All the pirates are there, but it's more communal law rather than like military.
Yeah.
I think. So, are we pulling from resources or anything, or can we just sort of decide what the general scores are?
Just kind of deciding. 10 is average, 20 is, of course, completely exceptional, off the charts.
I think I agree. There's not really a military strength as much as there is like the
Militia strength?
There's a militia strength, I guess.
Yeah. And also, I'm going to assume natural strength, so it's going to have a high constitution, given you have to navigate a reef gauntlet in order to get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say low strength.
So probably like an 8.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
can we
Let's
make
go.
it a variable thing?
Yeah, it changes. So what this is essentially, it's the stat block that you use for basically the NPCs that live there. It gives you a general feel of what the city is, but then as you're creating NPCs, it gives you an idea of what a kind of reasonable stat block for an NPC from that city would be. So if it's, say, we're talking about someone who's actually a guard in a city, their strength is naturally going to be a little higher because they are embodying that. So their strength would be higher than the city's strength, but in general, this will give you the idea of what the scores would be.
Okay. So yeah, I like Adam's idea of keeping it, average.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is going to be an interesting one. So dexterity is the criminal element of the city.
So
by whose standards?
Is a high dexterity a criminal element?
Yes, yeah. A high. So, like, the whole city's a criminal element, really.
Yes and no, because they're lawful neutral. They by outside standards, they're an entirely criminal element, but by their own standards, they're incredibly organized and lawful.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I might actually compare this to Windhold. Because even though Windhold had a government and a military, it was really the crime ring that was running everything. And they were incredibly organized and incredibly powerful. So, like, I think we should just take the approach of, like, from a typical city standpoint, what does this look like? Because if we're going, like, based on what this city is, like, the strength would be higher because they have a strong militia. But so this is going to be a pretty high dex. I would say something maybe along the lines of like a 16 even.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I would go a little higher.
Really?
I think more like 18. How many cities would be higher than this on
That's true.
variable crime rate? Like what city is going to do more than this amount of
Yeah.
Hold on, but I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
We specifically said the Shipwreck Tavern in Shipwreck Cavern is the tourist trap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many tourists are we getting on this secret pirate island?
So I suspect that's actually like new pirates.
Okay.
They don't know about the Rusty Anchor. Or we don't
pirates,
let them in there yet.
And I would say that some people who really desperately want to hire the pirates or use the pirates can make their way out there. Like they have to be it was like blindfolded and everything, and then they're brought into the tourist tavern for hiring jobs and things.
Okay.
I'm picturing like all the pirates get off the ship or whatever, and they've docked, and then the like really experienced pirates like look at each other and they know exactly where they're going, and then the new pirates are like, "Where are we going, guys?" And they're like, "We'll meet you at Shipwreck Tavern. That's the place to go." And then they all go.
And at Shipwreck Tavern, all the drinks have umbrellas.
Oh, for sure. And there's like a big sign like right when you get off on the dock, like Shipwreck Tavern this way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. With parrots sitting on it.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yar, where be the anchor? The anchor be hidden further into the city. One must
We'll meet
know
you
the code.
later. We're gonna drop anchor first.
Yeah.
Yar.
I love it.
Perfect.
All right. So the Constitution score is basically your peasantry. So how hardy are the peasants there? What's the life of the
incredibly
peasantry?
Hardy.
Oh yeah.
I think you can't live on this island.
Yeah.
Very hardy.
We say it at least be equal to the criminal element, lest it not thrive.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can
thinking,
picture
yeah.
hardier places, but I think like at least a 15 or a 16.
Yeah. Yeah. And Scottman's chiming in with a 15 or 17 as well. So
Gar.
I think 16 works. Let's do that. All right. So this one's going to be an interesting one. Int is going to be your government.
Oh, this one's actually gonna be fairly high. Because we've already established that this is a sophisticated form of government, if unorthodox for the rest of the world's standards. And it also has produced the top law school in the world.
That is true.
I mean, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is anywhere between 18 and 20 in my world.
Yeah.
This is top notch.
I like it. Let's go. I'm going to go with a 19. just because
Okay.
I
Split
like that idea of
difference.
not quite being at the very, very top.
Okay.
So wisdom is religion. Again, I could see like a temple to the Stormlord. There's a couple of like luck gods and trickery or gods of thievery and things that I could see, but I don't see that being particularly high here.
Well, so my question to y'all: are these uber religious pirates, or is their sort of pantheism an almost superstition, casual thing, like, you know, you touch a trinket to the god of luck, but no one really goes to the temples?
Yeah, that's kind of how I picture it. Like,
That's how I'm
everybody's
seeing it, too.
superstitious.
Mhm.
Like, pirates are a very superstitious bunch. So that it makes sense that they would be like, oh, the parrots can't face east on a departure journey, brings bad luck to the crew or whatever.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Yes.
That's another one of those things, like the little just little touches, little ritualistic things. Similarly with idioms, that makes a world come alive.
So I like that idea. Like, but as far as like actual following religious doctrines, like it's more the superstition.
Yeah, so I would actually see this one being like an 8 as well.
Can we throw in just as an NPC, one very well-known religious figure within the community? I'm thinking similarly to Father Mulcahy from MASH. There's only one. And for those who need that religious figure, they do their best to adapt their ministrations to whatever culture they're going from. But largely, no one gives a crap about them, and they just like hanging out with them and buying them drinks. And in the vein of Father Mulcahy, I would love to know that this particular priest of whomever is an expert pugilist.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, so sort of like the one chaplain who kind of serves everything. Yeah.
This is the company chaplain.
Yeah. Like steadfast regardless of whether or not anybody is religious. They serve as the chaplain.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of like the idea of they're filling that role more because they think it needs to be filled and they don't actually really know what they're doing.
I can absolutely picture them like at the rusty anchor, like drinking, and like somebody explodes over there and they're like, rest in peace, my son. And then like
I actually see them as earnest, like truly earnest. If they are there because it needs to be done, they're pious and they're earnest, but they need to be articulate and worldly enough to not ruffle feathers.
Yeah.
I could still like really high charisma, but I still see the wisdom overall though be kind of low of like, we light the lamps with fish oil because that the fish be of gods.
Okay.
Right. It's just, but they're sincere in it, but like it's also, there's a little bit of like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to kind of make it up as I go.
So like people. So this is like a 10.
Right. Exactly.
This is average.
Very average. All right. And then charisma is our final score. And that is just sort of the social aspect of this community.
I think it's incredibly social.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would almost say I can picture it be like really hard to get time by yourself in a place.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I could see this as like everybody kind of wants to chat and catch up, and everyone's kind of up in everyone's business to a certain extent. Because that's also safer.
Can we incorporate one of Noah Deer's idea of a religious worship? It's a reworked Navy ship so people can worship at the warship.
Yes.
They have one communal temple and it's the warship.
Yes.
I imagine there's a few captains that like force their crew to go to go worship as well.
To worship at the worship.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's like a few captains that have like followed under the banner of the religion, and they're like,
Yeah.
before we can depart, everybody must visit the worship.
Yeah. Everyone's like,
Everybody
oh.
spend your Sunday mornings at the worship.
I want to see every face in here at the worship on Sunday morning. Oh,
Which worship? At the worship.
the worship. Worship at the worship.
Her.
Yeah,
That's
like it.
awesome. All right, so I'm gonna make charisma 17. So we got
That
a lot
seems
of
reasonable.
high scores here.
Well, that
But that
makes
also
sense.
makes sense though for pirates. Like you got to be pretty
Yeah.
well rounded.
Well, and the way you conceptualize this, Megan, this is a fairly elite area.
Mhm.
I mean, this is not your common hamlet in the middle of a road that you stumble upon. This is the maritime equivalent of, Shangri-La.
Yes, it really is, and it's going to be an interesting place. Let's build a few. This is Tortoga, but it's our Tortoga, a little less chaotic than Tortoga, I think. Let's build a few NPCs.
Well, we have the priest.
Yes.
That's a good one.
What's the his or her name, or their name? It could be new to
I
her.
actually like the idea of this particular priest being a woman.
Okay.
But okay, this is me and my
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I love contrasts. And what do you think about the idea of these superstitious pirates being so into the office that they have to call this priest father, regardless of the gender of the person who holds it?
I like it.
That's
So
pretty
like
great.
Father Shelley.
Oh, you know what? And maybe like the title Father whatever is the title of the one chaplain, and it's just been sort of handed down, and the tradition. It's sort of like
Okay.
this game of telephone that's been happening over generations.
Okay. So her real name is something like I mean, again, just like something simple like Shelley.
Yeah.
Shelley Williams, or so, something really ordinary. But she's inherited this title of, Father Benedictine the 19th.
Do we like Benedictine?
I don't know, something.
Let's see. Chat, come on. What do you think the name of the chaplain of this island should be? Could be
I like that it's numbered. So
yes.
Every time there's a new one, you just add the number.
Yep. You just add another number to it. It keeps things simple too. I think that's another thing. It's like things need to be as simple and unchanging as possible. Like,
Because it maintains the legal continuity.
To the lead.
yes. Well, it might be something like of one of the stores is like Sal's Resupply, but it's now owned by Jerry. But Jerry just goes by Sal.
Keeps it simple.
Yeah.
Like when Jerry first got in there, he tried to get everybody to call him Jerry, but everybody called him Sal regardless.
Yeah.
They just always have called him
So-
Sal.
Okay,
So
so
I'm just Sal.
it's Jerry. No, all right.
Oh, Father Barnacle the 18th.
Father,
That's pretty great.
that's pretty good.
I like it. All right. Give me a quirk for Father Barnacle the 18th.
He doesn't know how to
Um,
swim.
She.
She.
doesn't
I think-
know how to swim.
She always wears vestments.
Well, yeah. Sure.
Or at least some form of, like, maybe even a portable collar.
Yeah. She. I kind of like the idea that she was a pirate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So maybe she's like got some old injuries from being a pirate.
Ah,
Like peg leg.
No, I'm now thinking I'm hung up on this pugilist idea that Father Barnacle, the 25th or 26th or whatever, is an expert pugilist named Sharon.
Sharon Barnacle.
No, it's an inherited title. You don't.
Yeah.
I know.
Related.
Yeah. So why did she choose? Did she choose to become Father Barnacle, or was this assigned to her?
I think you have to pick. I
Okay.
think you wouldn't stick to it the same way with the kind of dedication if you didn't pick it.
It's a calling. You established that, Megan. It's a calling.
Yeah.
She's doing
Yeah.
this out of a sense of selflessness and duty. That she really wants to minister to the well-being of the souls of those on the island.
I do like
I like
Scottman is saying she can punch out any pirate on the island. I like the idea that she's
Yes.
tough as nails. Like,
Yeah.
Really kind, but tough as nails.
really kind, super kind, but tough as nails.
One of my favorite quotes that any of my therapy players have ever said is like, you're kind of scary, but not in a bad way, like a mom.
Yes. Father Barnacle the 26th is the ultimate mom.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love Father
All right.
Barnacle. She's amazing.
Yes. She's the island mom. Yes. All right. Let's get the tavern owners. So let's do the Shipwreck Tavern.
Rachel, I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking. Why don't you jump in for
Yeah.
for this?
So you
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Enkai's been here. So
Well, the Shipwreck Tavern, that's like the Chili's, right? So
yeah.
gotta be
it's a
some,
Margaritaville.
Yeah, it's gotta be some.
Jimmy Buffet.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
Does he have a daughter, Phoebe? And Ursula?
Yes.
Yes, they're the barmaids. They're twins.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's great.
Incredible.
Killing me, Smalls.
There's a talking parrot there.
Jimmy's parrot,
Yeah.
always on his shoulder.
The parrot has to have like a catchphrase it says all the time.
Rod stepped on a pop top.
Excellent.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Or is that too on the nose? Do we?
I think
want-
that's two on the nose. I
That's
think
two on the nose.
But does Jimmy Buffet's parrot like cheeseburgers?
No, it only likes mangoes.
Okay.
Just does.
Okay.
It might. All right, Rusty Anchor. Who is the owner of the Rusty Anchor? Again, Enkai. These were Ishka's stomping grounds.
Yeah. That's gonna be like a really old, so maybe an elf of some kind. I feel like because that's like where the authentic like pirates go. So it's gonna have to be an old pirate who's seen it all
And it's been around for forever.
for like 500 years, right? Elves could live a really long time.
Michaela DD, you're making me jealous. You got teriyaki and clinical roll.
Oh, man, I want teriyaki.
That was my joke of the Pacific Northwest because there's teriyaki and everything out there.
Right. You
It's
can't
teriyaki
get
and dry cleaning.
anywhere else.
Yeah. Hey, you don't knock the teriyaki at the dry cleaning place. It's good. It's totally wow.
Teriyaki is good. I did have it last time I was in Seattle. Not at a dry cleaning.
I feel like the owner of the Rusty Tavern is going to be somebody like really gruff,
Yeah.
like has really seen it all.
Yeah.
Elf or
Doesn't like-
dwarf?
Oh.
dwarf might be good. We could go like really classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a dwarf woman.
What do you think, Enkai?
Yeah. I'm happy with woman-run businesses.
Okay.
I like it. And I like that idea that she just isn't surprised by anything.
Yeah.
So we'll
And I
come
don't
in and be
think
like,
she doesn't take any shit. She doesn't.
we fought a kraken out there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Seen it.
It's just not
Yeah.
impressed at all.
Yeah.
Are you paying for that drink in that story? Because it's kind of shaked.
Yeah. That's great.
And I to kind of go
I
off
think-
that idea of earlier that she has a war hammer that she uses to keep the law.
What about the name like something like Pinky, where everybody calls her Pinky, and no one really knows why, and they're all pretty sure that's not really her name. And there's all
I
these
love it.
stories like they call her Pinky because if you insult her the wrong way, she'll cut off your pinkies, or
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
like all those kinds of stories. Like follow Pinky around.
And nobody actually asks her anymore because of all of the stories of the different ways she tormented people who asked her.
Right. Well, and she never confirms or denies any of the stories anyway.
Yes. I love it. That is amazing. Who is the liaison to the Tortles? Is it a Tortle, first off, or is it someone else on the island who is that liaison?
Okay, I'm going to give this one to you all, and you cannot. Raphael.
Can it be like?
It's not going to be
some kind of
April?
a leader character, shouldn't it be Leonardo?
Yeah, that's true. He is the leader.
Raphael was really in charge of that crew. You know that, right?
I feel like it should be the group. It should be all of them, and like, yeah, there's like a pack of adolescent turtles.
And there's a monastery where they all train to fight high in the mountains of Tortle Island.
Yeah, like
When?
samurai. Ooh, or ninja.
Let's just get this all out there. I'm drinking again.
They're all pizza warriors.
They like pizza.
They're famous for their dairy and their baked goods. They're hot dairy and meat flatbreads.
There could be a salty pirate named the Shredder who doesn't like the Tortles.
Yeah. I'm dying on turtle soup.
Nice.
Okay, so Raphael is he's the turtle liaison. I imagine there's a lot of turtles in the town.
There's probably a lot, but like I imagine like there's kind of one who speaks to like the elders and like anything that's more emergent issues that are needed.
Donnie. He's the smart one. Donnie. His real name can't be spoken by non-turtles because it takes too long.
Yeah.
They just call him Donnie. Walks with a staff.
He could also be, we could build on the Donatello thing, and he could also be like one of the repair people in the repair district. So he like helps repair a lot of ships, but he's also the person you talk to if you want to like get in contact with the turtles outside of the city.
Yeah, so he's an engineer.
So Wandering Shrink wants to know what she missed.
Mm-hmm.
So should we do a summary?
Yeah.
We're an hour in.
So what we're doing tonight, since we're down a couple players, we are doing an in-canon one-shot taking place around Tortle Island to give a little bit of backstory and world building to the game here, which I think is going to be fun. What we're doing right now is creating the city of Shipwreck Cove, or the Shipwreck Cavern, so that we know a little bit about this pirate city. Now, something I was just thinking. The Tortles have been working with their wild magic and with the pirates and are on the cusp of a great invention. that isn't working well yet.
Oh no.
Can you guys guess where I'm going with this? Airships.
Oh.
What was it?
Airships.
Airships. Yeah.
Okay.
We just did steampunk.
So we're going full Eberron on this, huh?
I think this could be like if we want to have an Eberron component in this
Okay.
world, this could be where it starts.
Okay.
I'll say that it's something that's being experimented on, but thus far, none of the ships have been able to make it off the island.
So far, we call them sky boats, but it's a work.
Yeah, Leonardo's flying machine. Thank you, Nerd.
Yeah.
Not yet, it's not. So far, they're Leonardo's falling machines.
they mostly fall a lot more than they fly.
Although the last one got a good arc.
It really got up there. But mostly that
fell
was the
gently.
catapult.
I like it. All right, I think this is good. I think we've got enough to go by here for this Pirate Cove. So,
Can I add one
Let's-
more thing?
of course.
We'd come up with the Watery Tart as a place to visit. Can
Yes.
they be well known for their pastries and soups?
Yes.
I wrote that down.
I will put that in my notes here.
Okay, what would you have gone with, Adam? I'm truly curious if we had named it the Moistened Bint.
I think at that point it's got to be more like bread bowls.
Good God.
I would see. I'm thinking cakes, like the Moistened Bint Bunt.
Oh, sure, moist cakes. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Or-
metaphor.
we just called the Moistened Bunt instead.
It's bunt cakes. They're well known for their moist
God.
bunt cakes. Right.
Well,
Moistened bunt. What else did you think it was?
on that note, let's build some characters for a one-shot here.
Woo!
So, you all will be playing pirates,
Yar.
and the hook for this game
No pun
That would-
intended.
play tonight, Yar, is going to be you're going to be hired for a job. So you're not going to be playing anybody who's stuck on the island, but maybe you've been kind of freelancing crew, or perhaps you have a ship. You can kind of figure that out how you want to do this. But you all are going to be working together and going forward. So what kind of characters do each of you wish to play? I'm going to change up the music a little bit for this
What
part.
level are we?
We'll say level 3.
Level
So
3,
you're
okay.
newish, but not...
Let's see what random character generates.
How do I?
so
Gosh.
Are we going random?
you can go
I-
random, you can go built. Think about what you want to play too.
Oh. I did not do well.
Are we okay? So just for
really
stats,
poorly.
Are we random? Are we rolling? What are we doing?
Do point by.
Do point by. Okay.
Don't know what that
All
means. So
All right, so Rich,
I made a character, and then I'm on the page with like
Yep.
ability scores.
yeah, so there's a drop-down menu. It says point by, and so you can move points around in the different stats
Oh, I see.
to where you want.
So can
I
I
can help you
I
pick a
read my
character if you want.
stats down for everybody? Because it just
Yeah.
How bad was it?
11, 6,
Oh.
12, 8,
Oh.
7, and 13.
Oh.
Your character is good for dying really quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I might
God.
name them cannon fodder.
Oh my goodness.
It's a barbarian.
What? That's terrible.
That's pretty awful. I'm loving this already.
No, I can help you kind of walk through this.
Yes,
Rachel,
our
so-
fine.
His armor class is 9.
That is so awful.
Oh my god.
That is so awful.
He gets 1 from the Barbarian Unarmored feature automatically.
Oh.
This is amazing. Favorite character ever. All right.
Oh my god.
So I think on this, we do need a fighting type heavy hitter. You'd need sort of your navigator, your brains, your planner, and then typically maybe like a face of the group, the liaison, the person who makes sure, your manager or whatever.
Oh, I'm volunteering Rachel for that one.
Well, to be what? The manager?
To be the face. If this is the A team, you're the smooth talker.
Oh, am I? Oh, that is not what I made. Okay.
So Rachel, since you're still fairly new to all this, what I would recommend, I'm working on the character with you here, is be a bard of some kind.
I cannot sing. Is that
You don't have to.
sing.
You don't have to. There's a swashbuckling bard.
Oh, the College of the Swords Bard is one of my favorite things to play in the world.
Basically, think of it more as like a sword juggler than a singer.
Okay.
Like Errol Flynn style.
What species would you like to be?
No.
I like it. Do you want to do that?
Are you doing the...
I feel like I should be a gnome.
I think you should do it.
I think I want to be like the opposite. Like if I am your sister, I want to be like the complete opposite.
You should tell you 100%.
Okay.
You have to be serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
like we were separated at birth.
You should do it.
Okay.
I'll be the navigator.
Okay.
So you're making this for me, Megan?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
I will make this for you.
Wait for you to make it for me. Okay, awesome. Since I don't know what to do. Navigator.
I'm going to give you persuasion. You'll be good at your college. It's going to be College of Swords.
Oh, yes.
I'm glad that you're excited.
They're so much fun.
Okay.
They're so much fun to play.
I believe you. Even though I don't know.
Megan, why don't I adjust my stats and I'll give myself a bunch of strength?
There you go. Go for it.
Leave everything else as is.
So are you the heavy hitter?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm the heavy hitter then.
Okay, I was going to go barbarian, but all right, you be the heavy hitter.
All right, let's see here.
I'm going to be largely worthless otherwise, so.
You know what? If I'm the navigator, I want to be more utilitarian. Rogue?
Sure.
Just straight up rogue, no monk, nothing. Just straight up rogue.
For sake of ease, I think, is there a pirate background or it's just a sailor? There is a pirate background.
It's essentially the same as a sailor.
Yep, pirate background for everybody. And then just use your add the starting equipment, then equip the equipment, which is the step I always forgot on Beyond. I do wish it would just automatically equip stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty, so let me see here.
All
right, I got you, Rachel. I'm going to send it to you here in just a moment. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be very fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is literally a swashbuckler thieves class, rogues class.
Yes.
Oh my god. I didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't know that was a thing? Oh, no. A character that I dream of playing one day is a swashbuckler rogue / College of Swords bard.
That's fun. That is fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, rakish audacity. I get the ability to add a bonus of my charisma modifier to initiative.
All right, Rachel. So if you just in our chat, I just sent a link, and then your character it just says for Rachel. Claim it, and it is yours. In the Google chat. Yep.
Oh, in the Google chat.
The Google chat. Sorry.
Side of my life. All right, hold on.
It's College of Swords is fun. A swashbuckler.
Oh yeah, this is getting fun here. All right. So Megan, in terms of as if I'm navigating, what proficiency do I need for that?
So it'd be like navigator's tools.
Oh, okay.
This character is already in another campaign. Oh.
Were you able to grab it?
I clicked it twice, so.
Like
it's not in a campaign. I'm trying to take it. Okay.
So you all have some special abilities and things. Once you kind of have your stats of your characters, if you would introduce the characters you will be playing tonight, and then I will set up where this game starts and where the story starts.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
All right, I will start, although I haven't read my descriptions yet. So I had this idea before we
create this.
Yeah. That I would be Baeridin's long-lost sister, separated at birth, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we know about each other. We'll see how that goes. Named Baeridin, who is the opposite of Baeridin. And she is super serious. And I guess very, charismatic and dexterous. And be the face of a ragtag group of 4 higher pirates, apparently.
I like it.
Who's the captain? Is there a different captain? Is that an NPC?
Well, the captain be an NPC.
Okay. I am Kowert, according to the.
Was that random?
Yeah.
Kowert.
Kowert. Oh man, you have to be a snappy dresser.
Yes, a snappy dresser, but also dumb as a rock. Kowert is he is a drow who has always served. He grew up around pirates. He's always served around pirates. He's been on several different ships, but he's always loyal to the captain that he's a part of. He's mostly been kicked off of other ships, largely for running afoul of one person or another who doesn't like him, and then he kind of gets removed from the crew. But he's strong enough that he's proved himself to be worthwhile to everybody else. I think I'm probably going to do like a Eastern European accent for him.
Can you have a hat with a feather?
He's long feather. Long feather. Make hat look great. It's more feathers.
Oh
more feathers make your hat look great.
Oh, I feel so intimidated playing with you guys. You guys are hilarious.
Okay, so my character is Nebis Hugwump.
Oh,
we got to get a nickname for Nebis because I'm just thinking of like Yiddish terminology, and I don't want him to be Nebbish.
Yeah.
Nebby.
Nebby Hugwump. What's a good nickname for like Neb? Like if his middle name is like Nebis the, or Nebby the squirrel, or Nebby the fit. I don't know.
Well, like maybe he got a nickname based off of something that he did on the ship.
Okay.
So what's...
He could be like Nebby Cutthroat or something like that.
Nebby Cutthroat.
Oh,
I like it.
Well, he's a swashbuckler. He is a swashbuckler. Although he will stab somebody in the back. No problems with that.
What? No. What about the pirate code?
Win. Okay, I like this. Nebby Keen Eyes.
Oh, that's good.
He's the navigator. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
What would the captain's name be?
Nebby Keen Eyes.
Captain.
Captain.
I'm just going with Tate.
Or Captain Tate.
All right.
Guys, be Captain Tate.
So, to bring you all into this, let's go here. It's been
that name. I can't.
A rough few weeks of sailing. Hard times. Your ship had to go into dry dock when you came in. Luckily, the Tortle engineers feel as though that they can take care of things. Should also mention that the year is 1594. Middle of summer. High time for sailing, good seas, fair winds. And you all are sitting around the rusty anchor, bored out of your minds. How do each of your characters act when they're bored? Like, what are the things that they do? What are their little quirks?
I think that Baeridin is fidgeting, like tapping the side of her drink.
Would she be doing like that knife thing through the fingers?
Oh yeah, that's good too.
Okay.
Well, she has a dagger, so
yeah.
I think Kowert is.
Hold on a moment. My headphones were doing great, and now they're not. Let's try that again. I'm so sorry.
I think Kowert has a tendency to like, he hangs out with the crew that he likes, and he literally just sits and like stares forward until somebody like says something to him and like tells him to do something. Occasionally he'll speak up and say stuff that's largely like shower thoughts. Do you think that all of the pirates around here pick their hats, or do they think they're assigned to them?
All right. So we've got Baeridin, and we've got Kowert looking off randomly, spouting wisdom and random questions. And what about Nebis?
Nebis is playing darts from his seat.
All right, so kind of reclined back, flipping the darts.
Well, and actually going for the target.
All right.
It?
Well, so let's see how things are going. So let's start off, Baeridin. Make a dexterity check for me.
Forgot Baeridin was me.
Yep. 7. As you're going, roll a percentile die. So your D100.
Well, I don't have a D100. Okay. Do I? Someone roll a D100. I have it in the app.
2 D10s if you have 2 D10s.
Yeah.
I got a 57 for you.
There you go.
57. You just nick the outside of your pinky.
Ooh.
As you're getting ready just to go down. It's like, oh. All right. I'll say, Kowert, give me just a general charisma check with disadvantage.
That is a 7.
7. There's several people who are just kind of looking at you. Like, your size is big enough that nobody wants to pick a fight or anything. But there's definitely some whispers and things going on. What's his passive perception?
10.
10. Oh, you wouldn't probably notice any of this.
Oh, I'm trained in perception, which is why it's a 10.
All right.
I think Kowert is literally staring right at them.
Yes. I'm like, do you
but
think
like
he even
has not really put it together that they're
Yeah.
back.
I don't think he has figured it out. He's no. Is he flirting with us? No.
Do you
I
think
heard he
that all of those parrots lined up that way on purpose?
All right, and Nebby, give me an attack roll with a dagger.
With a dagger?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so that is a 23.
Nebby, you're leaning back. You fling the dart forward and right in the middle.
I'll take bets. I'll take bets. Who wants to bet?
I would like to bet.
Who's feeling lucky?
I am lucky.
What do you say ye bet? I can't hit it again.
They have this many.
What is that? What is that many?
So I have.
I'm starting to imitate you now. Yes, what is that many?
It's good.
Got to get into the headspace of this character.
I have no idea how much money I have.
How many
Probably not
monies
much.
did you put down?
I'm gonna say I put down 5 silver.
5 silver.
All the money I have.
Yeah.
5 silver it is.
What did I bet towards?
You tell me. I bet I can't hit. I bet I can hit the target again from this distance.
Oh. I think I have placed a poor bet. Okay, go ahead.
Does a 19 hit?
It hits. It's not quite as spectacular as before. You're sort of on the edge of the bullseye this time. And it's not like shaking and having that distinctive, like it has, sunk home, but you hit still.
Nebby, did I win or lose the money? Did I win more money?
No.
Oh. You never know how these things will go.
I knew.
Sometimes you win and sometimes you don't win.
No, I knew I would win.
Oh.
At this point, this youngish kid runs in. You know them as your cabin boy, Toby, of the ship. Oi! I just got word the ship's fixed. We can get a job. Apparently, there's a few people sitting up at the little touristy trap there. Well, one of you. So, Baeridin, Captain wants you to go find a job.
Thank God. She gets up. She follows Toby.
Pound my drink and follow Baeridin.
Got a pound of drink.
Yeah.
Here's to looking at me.
So you all make your way out of the Rusty Anchor, and the Rusty Anchor is a very interesting tavern. It is a ship that is put down into the hillside, and so the bow of the ship is actually like within this cavern. And it's been constructed to have like these really interesting glass windows that kind of look out over a cave system with like an underground waterfall. Lots of really kind of interesting plants and creatures outside. And I'd say that Kowert, you really like it here because of how dark it is. But as you climb up the many gangways and stairs, you get to the surface area where it is noon. It is bright. Kelivor, you don't like it at all. And you head down towards this bright and kind of gaudy tavern with lots of green leafy elements around the side. There's lots of parrots sitting around. And there's two waitresses working with long blonde hair, and they're wearing basically like what you would think of as traditional pirate gear, so like red and black striped pants. And one of them walks up and is like, "Yar, matey, can I be getting ya a table? Our specials today." I forgot what the specials are. I'll go get the sheet. Hold on.
You are perpetuating an unfortunate stereotype.
And she walks off and comes back and turns this board around, and you can see that her front is now covered in chalk. She's like, "We had a soup and a main dish. Oh, we just got a sub. Thank you, Gamer Shrinks.
Gamer
Thank you." I just kind of look.
We celebrating gamer shrinks in an appropriate pirate fashion.
Well, I'll go figure out what the specials are. You guys can sit wherever you want. And as you look, we are going to bring in a special guest. So Sven
Captain?
Yes.
What?
What?
is going to join us
Hold on,
tonight.
I lost the button. There's the button. Where'd the button go? Oh, I'm trying
Wait,
to get
Sven's on this one?
Sven is on this one.
Hold on. I can't find the button to reveal me now. There I am. Yeah, there. Now I am. Hi.
Oh my god, that is
Oh
such
my
a
God.
Ah,
surprise!
That's awesome.
Wow! Look
Our
at
producer
that!
Sven is going to be playing a character tonight. So Sven, where would your character be sitting? Would you-
Carlisle's probably sitting over in a booth by himself right now. He's got a couple of books right in front of him, and he's just kind of pouring through them and some charts, and he's looking around. He's just trying to figure out what's the next move. What can I do next?
You know Carlisle?
Carlisle?
Carlisle.
I like the way that rolls off me throat. Carlisle.
Leodin. What kind of crew are we looking for?
Well, let's find. Well, should we find the captain first?
Well, the captain has instructed you to find a job.
Oh,
For the-
to find a job.
Mhm.
To find a job.
You're the face of the ship.
Right. So I'm going around looking for a job. Well, let's see who's hanging out here in this. What is it? Shipwrecked.
The Shipwreck Tavern and Shipwreck Cavern.
Welcome to the Shipwreck Tavern and Shipwreck Cavern. May we be
A
taking
lot
your
of
ardor.
wondering.
Look at that guy over there. What do you think about him?
I think his name better be something easy to pronounce.
I walk over to where Carlisle is, and I just sit down in the booth.
Ah!
Hello.
Hi.
What you doing?
Studying runes. I'm looking. I am actually looking for a crew. You wouldn't be looking for a job, would you?
I flag over Cavalur and
Nebis.
Nebis.
Cavalier has a humongous margarita.
I get the large
Maybe.
size.
You were gone for 1 second.
Big as my head. It's so big.
It has 4 umbrellas in it and a whole pineapple half on the
These straws
side.
are hard to drink from.
I believe they're made for
Oh,
Oh, that's
We-
really delicious. I love those.
So, what be your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Carlisle Isle of the Carlisle Isles. I'm
Carlisle.
you would all happen to be ready, available for hire right now, would you be? Maybe.
Depends on the job.
What she said.
I have I have a place I'm trying to get to. See, I got here to this Tortle Island is what it's called, or I think it's Tortle Island, right? I think it's in my notes somewhere, maybe.
Tortle Island, yes, that's where you are.
Okay, good. Then I'm definitely in the right place.
I have a question for you, Carlisle.
Yes.
If ye do not know where ye be, how did ye come to be where ye be?
That's a very interesting philosophical question. In fact, I'm going to actually write that down and research that.
No, in
a little
fact,
bit
it's a
later.
very practical one, given the level of secrecy that extends
If
around Tortle Island.
I don't know where I be. How do I know?
How did you
Please.
get here,
Oh,
Carlisle?
well, I chartered a ship. Actually, I came in on one of the other vessels. I'm trying
That
to
was a
make my
simpler
way-
answer than ye gave yourself credit for.
But you asked me a question, and I was trying to answer your question, but I want to be very thorough in the question. I'm very thorough in a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. See, I came across some research. Are we safe to
No.
talk?
Yeah, I no one else is here.
I mean, can I trust you?
As you are
Yes.
sitting there, one of the
You're very
waitresses
trustworthy.
walks up and goes, "Figured out what the specials were. It's a clam soup, and hold on, I'll be back." And then she walks off again.
She's a sweet girl.
You were saying, yes,
You
can trust us. You can.
Of course, we would say that if we were untrustworthy too,
there-
wouldn't we?
There's a pirate code from what I've learned, and I'd like to. So I've been doing research. A while ago, I came across a thing, a thing that
Nervous.
I found. A little bit. I mean, you guys are kind of intimidating.
Do you
I
need a
mean, it's
margarita? Where's that waitress? Hey, Valor, can you go get a margarita for our friend?
What do I get the sense he's feeling right now, Megan?
Make an insight check.
Don't drop. Oh,
23.
Sven, I'll let you answer that. Off of a 23. He's trying to gather how your character's feeling.
That's margarita.
I got to the large size one. Oh no!
Oh.
I'll get to another one. I'll be ready.
You're getting the feeling that Carlisle might be out of his element a little bit.
Alcohol will help.
But he's
Well, that's what we're
definitely
doing.
not being straightforward about something.
Carlisle,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, is Carlisle your first name or last name?
Carl's my first name. Isle's last name. Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Carlisle Isle
No.
from the Carlisle Isles.
Sir Isle from Car.
Carlisle.
There's a drink
Let us-
for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. What's your name?
Let's.
I came velour.
Valor?
Yes,
Just
Like
like
the
the
suit.
just like the suit. Yeah, I was going to write that down.
yes. It's like suit. It's feel
But
nice.
Car. Can we call you Car?
You can call me Carl.
Car. Carl.
Carl's fine.
Carl, let's have a drink. Relax
That's
into
what
this
we're
and begin a good business relationship.
I appreciate that. I like it when we're straightforward and to the point. You know,
Trust is built over time.
I appreciate that too. I'm trying to get to this place here.
Take a drink, Carl.
Right, a drink. Got it.
Take a good drink. I'll drink with you, Carl.
It's good. It's very good.
It's very fruity.
Carlisle, make a Constitution saving throw.
So much sugar.
They do the sugar rim.
Actually, I got to pull up my character
dusting
sheet
with
now.
sugar on top.
I expected it to be salt. There's far too much sugar.
It's very sugary.
So that's going to be a 23.
Holy
23.
crap!
You are able to stomach this alcohol pretty well, but it's definitely strong. And you got a good shot of the tequila as you were sipping on this.
It's very
margarita.
fruity. It's very good, but it's very fruity too. I'm enjoying this. So like I was saying, I'm trying to get to this place.
Carl, why didn't you have another drink?
Have
No, I'm good for right now. I appreciate it.
a look at
Carl,
This map.
ye
I
be,
got it
ye be
somewhere. That's probably not the right map. It's probably this map.
sticking
over
by
here.
the pirate code, ye say.
And so Carlisle produces a map eventually, after he punches his own microphone with his thumb. Um, he produces a map in front of you, and he points out to a particular spot that you would recognize from Baeridin and doing your rounds. Out in the middle of the ocean where there's nothing. Not a thing is out there as far as maps and charts go. I need to go here. Right here.
Middle of the ocean.
There's a... I've done a lot of research. There's this thing that fell out of the sky a long time ago. It's written down in a lot of lore. It landed there in the ocean from all aspects, from everywhere, every account that I've seen from different land masses. I've been able to figure out about where it landed. It's landed somewhere in this spot, and I need to get here to find it.
Skyboat?
I was gonna say, was it Leonardo's flying machine?
No. It's
I believe the last one softly landed.
It landed in water.
They were all of them survived.
Sank a little bit.
the ones I've seen have been okay, as long as they're on the ground.
Yeah, they're much worse in the air. Much worse.
But this is where I need to go, is right here.
What do you think, gentlemen?
Maybe I'll take me.
Can I take a look at that map and try and investigate what his notes and try and discern anything at all about where we're going?
Yeah, just make a straight intelligence check.
You are the navigator.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, yeah, add your proficiency to this because you are navigating.
Okay. Well, that that brings us up to a hearty 15.
15, not bad.
Not great though.
Not great. This area, it's off the beaten path, if you will. It's not any direct shipping lanes or anything like that. You're familiar with it only as so much as you know it's there. You've never heard anything about anything being out in that particular area. It's because it's not sailed very often. The pirates don't go there because no ships to pirate, really. What else did you know? Any place of like large open ocean, such as this area will be, it tends to have certain dangers as well. The larger sea monsters like larger bodies of water. So it's just something generally try to avoid certain areas just because of that.
So literally here be dragons.
Could be, yeah.
It's kind of risky going out into open water, Carl. I mean, what were you thinking in terms of payment for our services?
I have money. I could definitely pay you for your services. I've been trying to get anybody to take me out there. So at this point, just name your price. And on top of that, I think this thing is valuable, and there's going to be a lot of it, and we can split it.
What is it?
I don't know, but it fell from the sky. And it's
Guideboat.
definitely not a skyboat. It fell from the sky. It was on fire. My own research says that in ancient lore, there's a lot of magical weapons and stuff was created from rocks that came from the sky or metal that came from the sky. And if this is it, if this is that stuff, it's there and it's fresh because it only landed like about 6 or 8 months ago. So it's there and it's ripe.
Do we have any idea what he's talking about?
Right.
Make a...
It sounds like ripe mango. Like hot ripe
Make just
mango.
You could definitely cut mango with it.
You cut
intelligence check.
mango sword.
God, holy crap, I got a dirty 20.
Oh,
Dirty
nice.
20. Hey, yeah, your character's heard of meteorites and things.
This be star metal.
Star metal. There.
How do you know there be star metal?
It came from the sky.
So does water.
This came from higher than water.
All right.
It's good to me.
Okay. Look, I don't want to take up any more of your time then. If you don't want to take me, that's fine. I understand. Thank you for the drink and all. I gotta...
No, take another drink. we need to discuss.
Okay,
Let
I'll
us-
drink some more.
One moment, Carl. Give us a moment. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Stand up. Walk a couple feet away. What do you think? You said we can name a price. I mean, I'm a little concerned about the open water, but
If we can name a price, let us make it a good one. Truly worth our while.
such as.
I believe 1,000 gold pieces would be a start.
Start. All right.
5,000.
Yeah.
I think Kavalier didn't get the hint, and he's still sitting at the table with Carl.
I'm okay
Making
with this.
Making uncomfortable eye contact.
Look,
Alright.
you've lived here long?
No, I live on ship.
Ah, you just come ashore to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drink. Is
That-
good drink.
That's always good. They're
We'll have
very
some.
good drinks.
You have some more. I
will,
get you
thank
another one? You want one more?
Please.
One more.
One
You
more.
get-
I'm
You
going.
get one
Yeah.
more.
I like you, Valor.
Get him the medium.
All right, sit back
What?
down.
No, excuse me. Get him the buffet size. Oh, excuse me. Gar, get him the buffet size.
You want the buffet?
Get him the buffet.
The
Give me
the
buffet size.
The buffet. I'll take the buffet.
Gar.
God, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's
Huge.
good.
It's so big.
It's good. I had them put blue in.
Ah,
They have blue in
appreciate
there.
it. This is
Blue.
amazing.
It's blue over there.
I may need another hand.
God,
You have-
I'll give you another hand. There you go. I help. I actually, do you drink it?
Yeah.
Can make
I make
another
sure to
Constitution saving
Just
throw.
tip it up ever so slightly to make sure you drink all of it.
That's another 23.
Oh, come
man.
He does have this ability to roll freaking high.
I like Carl. He's a good guy.
I actually take a drink of this just to make sure it's the right thing.
Like, are you taking a drink or just a sip?
I'm not taking a sip, but I'm not gulping.
Okay. I'll say, it definitely is full of alcohol.
I promise you, I rolled a 19 plus 4.
He's good. He's good, right?
Mm.
He's good.
Carl,
All right, Carl.
where did he say ye be from?
Yeah.
I'm
Long
from
Island. He's Carl Island.
Yeah, where are the Carl Islands? Can you show us that on the map?
oh yeah, they're right here.
He has many islands. Very rich.
It's actually my family's
want-
islands.
We want 1 kajillion gold.
I don't think that amount of money exists.
No,
we want
that's not the real number.
10,000 gold and half of what we find.
That one.
I can give you 1,000 now.
You can give us 5,000 now, and then 5,000 when we take you.
That would be crazy for me to walk around with 5,000 gold in this town.
Well, should we swing by the Carl Islands?
If we have a couple of days, yeah, I'd like to get out there.
I mean, it's
What
a lot
can
of
he
risk.
give us as a matter of some faith?
No, I think I can give you 1,000 gold now, and I think you'll be okay with that. Now, let me double check something
Did
before
he
I
wave
finish
his hand in
that.
front of us and say
Let
that?
me double check that.
Are we allowed to attack people at the...
Well, let's see.
Let me double check.
I'll give you 1,000 and you will be okay with that.
Oh, nope, I didn't take that. Never mind. Did not take that. Did I? Let me double check.
You're casting
Nope, I'll just
insight
try and
greed.
persuade him. Yeah. No,
No,
that's it.
please try and magically charm me.
No, I only have 1,000 gold. That's it.
Is he telling the truth?
Go ahead and do an insight.
17.
And then, Sven, let me know your roll for either persuasion or deception. You don't have to announce which.
It is for myself. It's a 23.
What the heck? You might need to have a...
17 plus 6.
Good dice.
So, Sven,
Yes.
I would just like you to know that off frame, I'm making a rude gesture with each hand. I'm not telling you what rude gesture I'm making. I will leave that up to your imagination and the imagination of the viewers.
That's fine. If we honestly need to, I can put a dice cam down so you can watch me roll.
Oh my
dice. So you know I am not lying when I make these rolls.
Oh, that is spectacular.
I'm really
So, yeah.
hard to play against.
As
Really
far
hard.
as Nebby Keen Eyes knows, he's telling the truth. All the money in the world he has right now is 1,000 gold.
All right, he seems to be telling the truth.
All right.
What think ye, Baeridin?
Well, if he seems to be honest, there might be.
And I'll say, Laird, a scan of this tavern where all of the marks for jobs are sent to.
Yeah.
You see a few brand new pirates at the bar drinking really big margaritas, looking confused and uncomfortable. And you see one guy who everyone's just started referring to as Stinky Pete, who really, really, really wants to bring his pirate ship to go and try to fight an ancient white dragon. And nobody will take him up on the job. He's been in the bar for probably about 3 years now, trying to get a crew to go battle this dragon with him.
I mean, if our other option is Stinky Pete.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this.
Nah, Stinky Pete, he be saying the same tale, spinning it for the last 3 revolutions.
What do you think, Nebby?
He appears to be telling the truth, this Carl.
What do you think of the job? Should we do it?
1,000 gold now. What will be the final pay?
Carl.
Well, if the star medal is there, and I'm certain it is, your final pay would be part of that. Half. I'm fine with that. If it's not, then we can sail back to my family's isles and we'll take care of you there.
That be nebulous language that ye be using.
I'm
Let's be
sorry.
more specific.
Pay you money?
How much?
The 5,000 that you asked.
The
10,000.
10,000.
If that's what you need.
Done.
Gold pieces.
Jake on it.
Jake.
Sorry, he is part of the crew. He comes with
So you all make your way back down towards the docks. And for Lairden, Kivalor, and Nebis, it is a beautiful sight to see your ship. What is the name of your ship, by the way?
Can I just say, I really hope Randall's watching, because I feel like Gay Velour and needs some artwork.
Oh my God.
Randall was watching. I don't know if Randall.
I know
still is.
he was on the chat for a little while. Yeah.
But God, did anybody see that horrible movie from the early '90s, Cabin Boy with Chris Elliott?
No.
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think
Oh.
I did.
Go rewatch it. It's so bad. It is so bad. But
Is it reminding you of our escapade at the moment?
No, I believe their ship was named the Sultry Whore.
The Sultry Whore?
Yeah. Oh, Lauren knows what's up. Lauren knows. Yeah, that there are very few.
Yeah,
movies
see,
that
there you go.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
You can have viewing
But-
parties on Twitch now. We could make that happen.
Oh
I
God.
wonder. It's such a bad movie. I wonder if we give it something very, very nautical and powerful, or do we go with something like the Floundering Minnow?
What does K. Velour think?
The quick buck.
I like the minnow. Let's call it. Let's change floundering and change it to the. I like something quick. How about like the
The darting
Darting
minnow or
minnow?
something.
darting minnow?
Ooh, that's good.
So you head down to your ship, the Darting Minnow. It is a smaller ship, but very quick, hence the name. Mostly like how the Darting Minnow works is doing like lots of kind of coming in quickly, quick blaze of attack, getting out really fast as well. Anytime Navy comes, completely able to outrun. Part of this is because of some of the just incredible crew. You also have part of the Darting Minnow is it does have oars as well as sails. So sometimes you're under oar power, manual power, and sometimes under sail power. So it is actually a very good ship for shallow endeavors, coming close into land, those types of things. Actually, sometimes you'll actually beach it to do like land raids and things like that. Coming on board, you see Captain Tate standing there and looks around. It's like, Baeridin, did you get us a job?
I did. We're going here. I have Carl's map.
That's the middle of nowhere.
I know, but Carl reckons that there is some sky metal. So he's paid us 1,000 golds, and he is offering us half of what we find. And if nothing is there, he actually comes from the Carl Isles. And yes.
We gotta go.
Oh, okay, so he knows. Okay.
Are the Carlisles well known?
For seafaring folk, yes. They're a collection of smaller islands that have different like fruit trees and plantations, and so selling more like exotic fruits and things. So they're fruit moguls.
The fruit stand man.
Yeah.
The kid's song was playing like on repeat.
Oh my!
today.
Wait, hold on. So for them, is there always money in the banana stand?
Oh, always.
Very good.
There's
Always
money.
money.
Always.
That maybe is where this money came from.
Oh yeah. Very good.
All banana stand money.
It's all banana stand. So the ship takes off, navigating. So Carla, what happens to you as soon as you are brought on board and they're getting ready to navigate out? You are actually blindfolded and brought down below. And this is how you came to the island as well. You were not allowed to see what was happening as you were coming here. The rest of you are heading out towards through the barrier reef. Now, one of the things that happens as you are leaving, and this is one of the ways that this island has maintained its secrecy, there's a fog bank that sits. It doesn't like obscure the view of around the island. It's probably about 20 to 50 feet up. And going into it, you can't see beyond anything, except your captain doesn't seem to be affected by this fog. and actually seems to be able to steer the ship deftly. Like at one point, the fog even it seems like it's almost as thick as a wall, and the ship just turns right into it. And like this fog is thick enough that you can't see from the bow to the stern, but still, he's able to navigate the ship through this passage without issue. And then all of a sudden, it's just this strange thing. You've gotten very used to it coming to Tortle Island. You exit the fog bank, and it is clear sea and clear skies for miles and miles. There's pretty much nothing close to Tortle Island. And my headphones are goofing again, so I'm going to quickly plug them in so I can actually hear. So hold on a second. So good time for bathroom breaks if anybody needs them.
I'm going to go back over to the chat. Hey,
I've been
chat,
watching
how's
the
it
whole
going?
time.
Chat? How's
Hey,
it going?
chat.
Hey,
How are you?
chat.
What's going on, chat? No
No
touching.
touching.
No touching. No touching.
Oh, the banana emoji. There we go.
Hey, Lauren.
That's better.
That's
She's
that is
back.
an active chat. That's fantastic. What's up, Ska Man? What's up, Lauren? What's up, Gamer Shrinks? What's up, Gadget Joseph? What's going on, Derain YF?
I will. Oh, something else for you there, Dr. B.
What's up?
I will let you know my rolls are always to the extremes as well too. It makes
So
it makes
either
for
way.
a great time when I play Wild Magic Sorcerers.
Yes.
It's way more interesting. Now.
Yeah.
It is always
the
the extremes. It's always
extremes.
20s or 1s.
In our game that we play on Sundays, like he has the worst luck though with persuasion or intimidation checks.
I'm a war cleric ASMR who cannot make an intimidation check to save his life.
We've kind of come to the conclusion that he's basically like Groot.
Aw.
And the party understands everything he says, but everyone else just hears, I'm a Rook. I'm a Rook.
I'm a rook. I'm a rook.
All right. So as you all are heading out, Dr. B, go ahead and roll a navigation check for me.
A
So you're gonna-
navigation check.
This will
all
be
right.
intelligence plus proficiency.
So, my intelligence check. It'd be a 19.
You're able to set a course straight, and it's actually fairly straight south that the location is pointing to off of shipwreck or off of Tortle Island. You all are heading down towards the southerly area. It's going to take you about, you figure, 4 or 5 days of travel to get where you're going. The ship was supplied and everything. Captain was ready to go. All of you were ready to go, be back to sea. Since it's been a little while since each of your characters have been back to sea, I'm imagining you're in dry dock probably for the better part of a month. How are each of your characters feeling being back on the ocean?
Great. Kowert loves the being on the ocean. Although he's not, he like just wants to follow orders.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically like stands at attention next to the captain most of the time until he's told to do something. But it's way nicer to stand at attention with the wind blowing in your face than it is to do so sitting in a bar.
Or that Kowert, he be looking majestic.
And he's got the big hat and the feathers kind of blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
And a nice suit.
Can you give us a profile on that there, Adam?
On the hat?
On the feather blowing in the wind and the hat? Can you give us a
this one?
profile angle? Yes, thank you.
Perfect.
This one.
Very good.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And you found that Captain Tate actually really enjoys having you around. At first, it was very off-putting for him, which I don't think Kowert would have picked up on. But like, he's come to a point now where he'll be like, Kowert, hold me binoculars.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Pass me a water.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And he lives for it now. He is like, yes, this is very, very useful. A bit awkward, but useful. You can keep the binoculars by your side.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
Joseph just gave my character a quirk and didn't know it. I believe my character always wears Argyle socks.
Oh.
It's a pirate's favorite pattern, Argyle.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Gadget Joseph.
I appreciate that one.
That was amazing.
Top notch.
So, how about for Lairden? What's
I think that Lairden's in charge of getting the jobs right. So we have several days at sea. So I imagine she's on the deck, like Cavalor with the wind in her hair, but maybe playing. She has several instruments she can play. Maybe she's bagpipes are one for some reason.
because you always choose bagpipes? Come on.
Obviously, she's up there playing the bagpipes. Like loving life on the ship. There's no one around, right?
Yeah,
So you can play your loud instrument now. Yeah, feeling the tunes, feeling the waves,
Nice.
and some tropical bagpipes.
Do a performance check for me.
Are you just playing Lime in the Coconut on bagpipes?
I am. Oh, and it's a 7, so it's a great rendition. There's some squeaks in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Lucky for you, Lime and the Coconut's only one chord the entire time.
But on a bagpipe, that's not easy.
Yeah. And how about for Nebby Keen Eyes?
Old Nebby Keen Eyes is busy navigating the ship, but he's feeling mighty at one with the sea.
All right.
This is where Nebby Keen Eyes belongs. If he's not stabbing someone in the back, he's navigating through the waves.
All right.
Does Nebby spend a lot of time in a crow's nest?
Nebby is the navigator.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
If that...
You could be
He's
in the crow's
behind
nest.
the rudder. He's behind the steering wheel,
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm.
Yeah. I see him back there.
charting
What's,
the course,
Carlisle
setting
doing?
his sights.
Well, Carlisle will spend some time up on the bridge where Nebby and the captain and Valor are hanging out at, just making sure that his money's being put to the right place, and that they're heading in the right direction, and he's not being
You
swindled.
see the spot that you pointed out?
Yes.
That'd be the right direction.
And then when he's not doing that, he's going to rest so he can come up at night and study the stars at night.
It's hard to rest with those bagpipes going.
Yeah. It is rather hard to rest, especially with the
is.
squeaks and
It is. It's very
just the-
difficult.
continual drone.
We've been listening to Lime in the Coconut for 3 days.
I feel like there's actually more similarities between Laeridin and Baeridin than I originally anticipated.
It's hard to avoid, right?
They're siblings. I mean, they're clearly related.
Yes.
I wonder how long for the crew the novelty of a gnome playing a full-size set of bagpipes will win.
It's
And
good for
by
like
the
the
way-
first 2 days. And then
We just-
after that, you're just kind of like...
Does Lairden
Uh.
stand on the bagpipes to play
Yeah.
them and just have a lot of lung action to inflate the bag? So
Or
you
I was
actually-
picturing like you could like lay on top of them and then
See, in
Rock
my
with
head-
the boat.
you're
Yeah.
In my head, all she's doing is she's just bouncing. She's like sits on them and then
Yep.
stands up and then just sits back down again.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Get my workout in too.
And that's
Oh,
that's why
Lairden's
it's
got some quads.
Oh yeah,
Monsters.
yeah.
Every day is leg day when
Yeah.
Lairden's at the pipes.
She's not actually playing. She's working out. And that's all she's
Yeah.
doing all day. Is just working out. Just, oh, she's working out again.
Oh, and I'm really imagining this like the wedding scene in So I Married an Axe Murderer. There's someone just being like, "If ye want my body and ye think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know."
You are definitely a lively crew. I can tell you that. Definitely a lot more lively than the last crew.
so
Well, wait, what?
Wait,
Well, they
one
weren't as
moment.
Wait.
fun. They weren't as fun as you guys.
Were they
They're
going to
very
the-
serious?
And
The
what were
ones
you?
that brought me out to this island. I remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're clearly
What?
the fun ones.
Did they ever make an attempt at taking ye to your final destination?
No. The captain was the captain of that ship was very adamant about just He was just going to Tortle Island, and that's where stopping.
Is he holding anything back?
Make an insight check. And then deception or persuasion.
24.
Oh.
Suck it, 23. No. 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 No.
22.
Ah.
So, Sven?
No, he is being honest. The captain that he referred to did just bring him to Tortle Island.
Okay.
And had no intention of going any further than that.
Okay. So there's nothing suspicious about this. All right.
Nothing at all.
Nothing of what he said.
Well, man.
As you get into the third night, everyone make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I rolled a natural 20, and I have a -2 wisdom.
Oh my god.
That sucks.
So take that however you want to take that.
Alrighty.
Is it against magic?
No.
Okay. Then 6.
Okay.
Got a 15.
11.
All right. So, Baeridin and Nebby, along with Carlisle, or Carl. That night, as you're dreaming, you're having kind of your normal dreams of, for our pirate crews, maybe sailing the high seas and finding like great treasure and great loot to bring home. But suddenly, the dream changes. And you see this fiery ball falling from the sky, falling, and crashing into the ocean. And you feel this pull of, come and get it. Come and get it. Do you wake up?
Was that a question? Do we wake up?
Nope. And then you wake up.
Does it change anything that Nebby be an elf?
No. We'll say during your meditation, it came to you.
Gar.
Kayvalor, you meditated in peace.
Kayvalor meditates exactly as he stands up.
Are you still holding the binoculars?
Yes. But down like now.
What time did we wake up?
So you woke up a little bit before dawn.
Okay. Then Carl would have, as soon as he woke up, he would have just gone right back up and he would have started studying the stars again.
All right.
Gar, Carl.
I feel like over breakfast, I would say, I had a really strange dream last night.
What be your dream?
You know how we talk about our dreams sometimes, and it's about like finding treasure or things like that. It was a dream about Carl's fireball.
Crashing into the sea
Yeah.
with a whispering, nefarious voice, urging ye to come and get it.
Did you have the same dream?
No, I'm making this up as I go.
Oh.
Yes,
that is
I had
exactly.
that dream.
Oh, okay. Well, well, that's strange.
It be an omen.
An omen to what? Come or to avoid?
Well, there be a force that wishes us to come and get it,
Yeah.
beckoning us onward,
But what if
further
that?
towards our goal of the star metal.
Are you
But it be a
always
nefarious voice.
Nebby?
At that point, you hear a whistle up from the crow's nest. The signal that something's been spotted.
Well, good thing Cave Lore is standing right there at attention. He just has to
moved in
turn.
4 days.
Yeah. He meditates there, he eats there.
And you hear the lookout calling down, like, "Oi, there's something up ahead. It's not land. I don't know what it is, though."
Let's we scramble up.
Yeah.
Scramble up.
All right. Are you all, is one of you going up to the crow's nest to look out, or just kind of coming up to hear what
I'm
the
just
scout?
going to the deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going up to the bridge.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to see how
I'm going up
how-
to the bridge,
How
too.
far away from our destination are we?
When you were looking at the stars that morning, you're very close.
Oh.
Very, very close. So the 214s. Scout looking down calls out, it's like, "There's something up ahead, Captain." And they start calling and looking ahead. The captain picks up his binoculars gladly and looks. Take a look there, Keen Eyes. What'd you see?
Arr.
I make a perception with advantage. Because you have binoculars.
Boy, I'm glad I had advantage on that one. That was a dirty 20 instead of a natural 1.
Well, you see our waves crashing near the surface.
Waves crashing near the surface. Arr.
As though
Waves crashing near the surface.
yeah, there you go.
They're crashing, are they?
As though of a reef or something just below, like a just submerged land or something.
Arr, Captain. The waves over where ye be seeing be breaking and cresting at the surface. Most unusual, Captain.
Is that your destination then? Talking to you.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
That is where our coordinates be pointing.
Well, we're not bringing a ship in that to a reef that's uncharted. Be suicide for the ship. Let's get one of the skiffs. Load you lot up, and you can go out and see, and then tell us the safe way in.
Aye, Captain.
You mind if I go in the skiff with them?
That's
Got it.
sort of my
Oh, you're
idea.
definitely coming in this game.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
Would you like all of us to go investigate in the skiff?
Yes.
All of us, including Carlisle.
The 4 of you go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And so a small rowboat is sent into the water. And go ahead and give a strength check for Cavalor.
Hey. I rolled a natural 1. It's the only stat that I have a decent value in. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, I
That's a
appreciate
7
it.
in total.
So you all get into this rowboat. And Cavalor, he's a beefy dude, goes to start rowing and just misses the water completely with the oars.
Did you-
Hey.
Did you see the Jason Momoa Super Bowl commercial?
No.
No, where
No,
he's
but I
like,
know it sounds like it
where he
rhymes
takes
with
off his
Roa.
muscles and his arms. He has like really skinny arms. I feel like we've been bamboozled by Valor, and he just has like a muscle suit on.
It's just his velour suit.
It's just his
a
suit
padded
sewn
velour suit.
in.
That's it.
Yeah.
So as a result, the boat kind of lists a little bit. It doesn't tip over, but you guys kind of spin around. What's everyone's passive perception?
12.
14.
12.
12. All right. So, Nebby Keen Eyes. Because the fact that the boat is turning around, you catch off towards the horizon sails.
Gar, stop. Halt.
Good thing we weren't going anywhere.
We haven't made very much progress.
There be
Water
sails
is
upon.
farther away than I thought it was.
The water is at sea level. It's always is. But that not be important right now, for there be sails upon the horizon.
No, this is ours. We need to get there. We need to get this before them.
Do you think the sails are attached to anything?
I pat Taylor on the head. And could Ray of Frost propel us forward?
Possibly.
Can I just help him push off from the ship?
Sure. Go ahead and
Not
make
even
a
off the
strength
ship
check.
yet. Oh,
Make a strength check with advantage this time.
Okay, that is a 22.
22.
Okay.
This time you find the water
Okay.
and you start powering forward. What you all see is coming in, you actually see several sunken ships.
Oh.
And you see a mostly submerged reef. There's some parts of it, the tide's coming down, so some are starting to stick out of the water just a little bit. But this is a hidden reef in the middle of the ocean.
What else do
And-
I notice about it?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
16.
16. You do see that there is parts of the reef that look like they've been broken off fairly recently, as though something hit at high velocity. None of the shipwrecks that you see seem more recent than like 2 or 3 years.
So what else can Nebby Keen Eyes tell about this reef and this high velocity impact that took out part of the reef?
Well, so that you're more asking for specific things. That'd be like more investigation.
Though my investigation be high, the roll says not high. 9.
It's hard to tell from where you're at. I will say that for instances like this, you all do have a potion of water breathing should you wish to use it.
I said we get in. We get in a little closer. Let's just get as close as we can, and then we take these potions and we go down. This has got to be the place.
Okay, but let's say we go down there and we see, like, how are we going to extract all this heavy star metal out of the ocean?
Well, right now, I mean, we just need to make sure that it's down there first. Like,
Oh,
can we
okay. Cavalor's
we
gonna
just need to
muscle
do
it.
step 1, and then we
Okay.
can do step
Well,
2.
okay.
and-
Well, I mean, there's a ship of. Okay.
I pull it.
Oh, good. Good.
How deep
Okay.
does the water look here? If we can
Um,
see the masts of the ships, I'm guessing no greater
Not that
than
deep.
50, 60 feet.
Yeah, 50, 60 feet at the deepest. The parts where it looks like it's broken off, 30 feet maybe?
Okay. So we've really hit shallow water having sailed this far out.
Yeah, this
Wow.
is not on the chart, small like reef that is up near the surface.
Okay. Well, then let's get some rope ready. Let us get some rope ready. Take ye the potions of water breathing, and let us start swimming.
All right.
Right.
So you throw a small
Sails be on the tops, we be on the bottom.
you throw off an anchor and jump overboard and get under the water. The water's cool, but not necessarily unpleasant. And when you get under the water, looking around, the first thing that strikes you, it's beautiful here. All the different colors of the reefs. There's hundreds and hundreds of fish around. Some have scattered a little bit from the anchor dropping, but it does look beautiful. And you can immediately see under the water this marred and broken area of where something hit.
Can
Mhm.
Can we speak underwater?
Yes, I will say. Yeah, you can talk to each other underwater. Because it's not very much fun if you guys can't talk.
It makes for a very slow stream.
Yeah.
We knowing about where the storm that landed.
Here. I mean, I found the place while I was researching from the shore, but the fact that I got is at least to here. You know, we need to look around.
Everybody make some perception checks for me.
I feel like the inner Baeridin in me gets a little distracted by all the colorful fish.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, it is like I think for Lairden, she's just really excited to see this many beautiful fish.
yeah. Especially since my perception is a 4. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
really into the fish right
distracted
now.
by the fish.
Yeah.
So is mine.
Really? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you like the fish too?
I roll extremes.
What'd you perceive?
I be number 1.
There's some parrotfish, an angelfish, and clownfish.
Oh, look, the sky. It be above
Adam,
the surface.
What did you get?
I got a 12.
All
My
right.
God.
Avalor's gonna find the treasure in the end.
So, as you're looking around, you all miss as several creatures come up and surround you.
Of course we do, because we're staying with the fish.
Yeah, all right. So, this is going to be. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just going to set this up. Oh, I get to pick tokens for you guys. Hold on a moment. There is pirates.
Oh,
Or Lairden.
Yes.
What be the sound of one hand clapping?
I don't know.
wah, wah.
Oh goodness.
All right, I'm going to do. There's a Lairden. Oh, that's perfect for our Kavalor.
Bonus action. Where are we? Is this in roll 20?
I haven't gotten you over there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just want to make sure I am not missing something.
And then, hold on, there was a nobleman.
D4. So I have these beautiful dice from Level Up Dice, which I love.
Yeah.
But I have only ever used them once, and I'm having a really hard time reading some of the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Those the Sylvan ones?
Yeah,
Those are nice.
but they're
Those
beautiful.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
I got my,
Oh, I should totally use my new set for this one.
actually, I still got my wooden ones back there that I got from Level Up.
You're not using those? Which ones are you using? Oh, you're using your Phoenix ones.
I'm using my Phoenix ones, yeah.
God,
What
I
are
should use
Phoenix
the rose
ones?
quartz.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Those
Those
are
are
my Phoenix
nice.
ones,
I feel like I need those.
and I got 2 of them.
All right. So I will pull you all
Actually,
over.
I got a whole set, so.
But hold on, we've got some agreement in the chat. But Lauren, I think that just like fashion, sometimes it's form over function.
I know, but if you see me like this, that's why, because I can't read it. But
But I respect
they are
your
beautiful.
commitment to the dice.
Thank you. I am committed to these dice. They are
Those
beautiful.
are beautiful. I've got my pinkies from Level Up, but I also have some other stone ones too. So, all right. So, coming in first off, let's get a little bit of combat music going for you all. Ba, ba, ba.
At some point, we're all going to be at conventions, just like, oh my God, look at this level up die. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this
Yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming against, let's see, we've got 7 enemies, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right.
7. And none of them are friendly fish?
No, not these
Gar,
ones.
what if we just keep swimming?
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
All right, I need one more d20.
Could we just keep swimming on by?
Which one am I?
Oh, sorry. I will mark this really quickly. The one with the feather is Kowert. I figured you're the wizard, the one with the purple hat.
Okay, this one back here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I figured that one was Baeridin. Or Baeridin, sorry.
Baeridin.
Baeridin. And then Keen Eyes is right here.
That wouldn't be Keen Eyes, the one with the 2 hatchets.
All right,
then
so...
The enemies are all these little things around us.
That's an
Yep.
enemy, and that's
Those
an
are all
enemy,
enemies,
and
yeah.
that's
Okay.
an enemy.
All
We
right.
We appear
so...
to be surrounded, but we do not.
we
know
do.
this.
I just wasn't
All right.
sure.
Did you get my
Gar.
Did you
Keen
get my
Eyes.
message earlier?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
15. Does that hit?
For initiative?
No. This is a surprise. They're getting a surprise round on you all.
Oh.
Does a
Yeah,
15
it's
hit you?
me. Yeah.
Does it hit Nebby Keen Eyes, though?
Let me see what armor I be wearing. Yes, it unfortunately hits.
All right, we're just going to go around, then I'll do damage in a moment. All right, Adam, I believe this will miss you with a 9.
No, that hits.
Oh my god! You are the worst character ever.
All right, so we've got a 22.
Yeah, sure.
And then Sven an 11.
That's gonna miss.
All righty. So for you three who got hit, that is...
While Megan be calculating, make sure to support both Take This and Game to Grow at the next convention by buying a Level Up Dice Life Cog.
That's true.
All right, so that's 9 damage.
To which one of us?
All of you. I'm just going to roll
Crap.
What?
1.
And then we died.
And that's a round of crappy rolls, so those are all going to miss. And the last one's going to go against the fancy-looking guy with a nat 1. All right, now it's roll initiative.
Yay!
Ah. Come on, Goldie. All right, that's 10.
With
I rolled
that,
a 20.
with that cast, my AC is sitting at 17 right now.
Oh, nice. Oops.
I got a 6. I
Goes
rolled
to
an
12.
8, but I have a -2 initiative.
Oh my gosh, you're the worst.
I also rolled an 8 and got a 12.
20.
I have 24.
Nice.
17.
Good night, Gamer Shrinks!
Good night, Baeridin and Nebby. And then we have... All right. So sorry, Kowert, what'd you get? You said an 8? Adam?
Yeah, 6.
6. Okay. And Baeridin, you got what?
24.
24. Nebby?
12.
Carl? Sven?
20.
Nobody can remember their own characters.
Yeah, no, I hear Baeridin and it's like, that's not me.
Character here.
Yeah.
We're a little out of character for this.
All right. So after that surprise round comes in, Baeridin, you are up first.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to attack the enemy
All right.
closest to me.
Lear,
for it.
there are some creatures attacking us.
So that's probably this gray one right next to you.
Yeah, and I feel like Baeridin is so distracted. 5.
Total?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Oh my. Wait, you only get a +2 to attack?
Yeah. Isn't that the proficient? That's not proficiency?
It should be proficiency plus your dexterity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? I'm learning this now? Okay. So that's 7 total.
7's better. Still misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think you get an offhand attack though.
I have I don't know. These are kind of confusing. I have a
for your
bonus action.
So you have 2 weapon fighting. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, you can attack again.
I can attack. Okay.
Yep. So it's going to be
okay. That's much better. That is 24.
24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh, so damage. So and then I attack with both of these, right? So I roll for the dagger and the.
So this will be your
rapier.
So rapier would be in your primary hand. Dagger would be in your.
Okay. So I roll it. Okay.
4 plus 5.
So, right. So 5, 6.
6. All right, that's actually enough. So you come in and slash at this thing, and you carve it away, and you sink the dagger into it. What's surprising is the skin of this thing is very easy to tear. Like your dagger just cuts through it like butter, and the body just kind of rips apart.
Interesting.
So this guy's gone. All right. Any other movement on your part?
Can I do my bonus action?
That was your second attack was your bonus
Was
action.
my bonus action. Okay.
Yep.
Then no, I'll just stay here.
All righty. Carl.
The one that's right behind me.
Alrighty.
Turn around and go ahead and hit it with a shocking grasp.
All right, go for it.
That's a 7.
Total?
Yep.
That unfortunately misses.
That was a natural 1 that I rolled. So, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely misses.
Yeah.
So you're not used to being underwater.
Nope.
And so like you try to go and cast this, but like the resistance of the water just kind of throws you off and you're not able to get the spell off correctly. Any bonus action or anything?
Bonus action, I think I will go ahead and cast my Shadow Blade.
All right. So this blade of shadow kind of appears in your hand as you ready yourself for this attack. All right, Nebby.
So I just discovered a fun feature of being a swashbuckler.
Uh-huh.
Jizz?
I can pretty much use my sneak attack whenever.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't have to be flanking. This is ridiculous. Rakish audacity is ludicrous.
Yeah.
Whoever persuaded me to do this, thank you. Wow. So wait a minute. Wasn't there somebody right next to me?
There's this blue guy behind you. Or wait, I've moved the wrong person. You
Yes,
are now
you
this.
did.
You are now this one.
Arr. Okay. So the wizard not being within 5 feet of me, correct?
He's just outside of 5 feet.
Well, it would not matter anyway, because I would still get my sneak attack.
I'm assuming you're attacking the bluish one back here.
Gar.
All right. Roll the attack.
With me rapier. That'd be a 16.
That hits.
Gar. So that is a 4 plus 3 for initial damage.
Mhm.
So 7 plus an additional 8 sneak attack damage.
Very nice. So you also find this as you come in with the rapier, it cuts through the flesh without issue. You kind of snag on the bones a bit, but like the body just tears and decomposes, and you see like the hands kind of come up towards you, and then it falls.
Oh, yeah, what's up? Ooh, who's a swashbuckler underwater?
Any bonus action or anything?
I don't know. Let me look real quick. As a bonus action, I have nothing near me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that. I'm actually going to move
All right.
my character so it's between 2 of the other. Let's see, select and move.
Oh, I can't. I'll move it for you. Just ding
I
where you
appreciate
want.
that.
Yeah.
If you would be kind enough to put it like between the wizard and Fancy Feather McGee.
So like right here?
Cave Allure, yes, right there.
All righty.
Arm in arm with me, comrades.
All right.
Oh, comrades in arms.
So this guy is going to swing up and try to take a swing at your character, Rachel, but with a natural 1, misses.
Oh, good.
Water combat's the best.
That one's also going to try, though. That one will hit. But it's doing claw damage now, so it's going to be 3 points of slashing damage as they come forward and coming up. What's your passive 12? You said
My passive what?
passive perception.
Yeah, 12.
One of the things you notice about both of these bodies is they seem to be bloated and rotting.
Oh, they also seem to be killing me. Okay.
This guy's going to come up and make a slash against Kowert, which will hit because his armor class is terrible.
There it is.
Ooh, 5 points slashing damage to you.
Awesome. It will be very exciting when Kowert dies in this battle.
And 1 each. So for our rogue, that's going to be a 21, which will be 3 points of slashing. And then to our wizard, nope, natural 2. So that's not going to hit. Kowert.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to rage
All right.
as a bonus action.
What does a rage look like?
What does the rage look
Kowert.
like for
Yeah.
Kowert? Yeah.
So
Is it no longer perfect posture?
I think Kowert like loses it a little bit. His face kind of scrunches up, like he's getting kind of annoyed, and then finally he's like, ah! Just kind of flails a lot. He has a great axe, so yeah.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
That was amazing.
I can do good on underwater sounds.
You can also do Chewbacca.
I can do-
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna attack, I guess, this green guy
All right, go for it.
with a great axe. That's a 16.
16 hits.
All right. And while I'm raging, I also, because apparently I have this, I have Divine Fury.
Oh.
The first creature hit on each of my turns with a weapon attack takes an extra 1d6 plus 1 radiant damage.
Nice.
Whoa!
Oh.
So I do... how much damage does this do? 26 damage.
As you swing in with the great axe, coming in with that radiant energy flowing through you, it strikes this enemy and it doesn't just split it in half, it just eviscerates it completely. There is nothing but sort of this dust floating in the water around you. And you get the sense that divine powers are working really, really well here. Baeridin, before your turn, you feel this pull down below you. And for a moment, you're slightly distracted. You see this sort of greenish light from below. And sort of again, come and get it. Come and get it. And now it is your turn.
She's tempted to go down there and just like duck out of this party. But, she can't leave a raging Kowert. So I guess crap. I guess I'm just going to attack someone who's next to me. But I'm going to shout out like, guys, look down.
Look down. Down. Sorry.
Okay. So, 15, 16, 17, 23.
That hits.
Excellent. So now am I just hitting with the rapier? Because
So now, this one would
or I
be
do
your
both.
primary
Okay.
weapon.
Okay.
Yes, this is the rapier.
So
it's
that would be 11.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So you strike through it, carving a big chunk of it out, and when you see it start to fall apart, suddenly its eyes come back, and it's still there fighting you.
Here.
What? Ew. All right, I'm gonna hit it again.
Go for it.
It's harder.
Hit it harder is right. Oh my god. 23.
Get it.
That hit it.
I feel like I'm trying to hit it, like, you know when you try to like pop balloons that are already deflated. I'm getting the sense that it's like that.
Yeah.
7 damage.
7 damage. That is enough this time. So whatever's magic is holding this thing together, because surely it has to be magic. Your first hit just completely opened it from shoulder all the way through the torso, and it's just kind of falling apart, still clawing back at you. You hit it again, and it just falls down, and you see like dust and debris, and the body swiftly starts decomposing.
Seeing dust underwater is really impressive. I want to point out.
It is.
Look down at the light.
Carl.
I'm going to turn around and attack that one behind me.
Alrighty.
We'll go ahead and swing a shadow blade at that thing.
Swing their shadow blade.
Swing that shadow blade. And let that actually land on the desk. That's going to be a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Good God, man!
And it will take 1.
There's no middle.
8. 14 points of damage, of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
That cuts it completely in half, and again, you just see like the bloated body floating away. You see the claws kind of
Cleft in twine. Do I see the glowing thing that she pointed out?
You do. You see this greenish glow below you.
I'm going to start moving toward it.
All right, so you start swimming down.
Ducking out.
All right. Nebby.
Stabbity stab stab.
Stabbity stab stab.
18.
That hits.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to roll high enough to...
You can try.
How about 20 damage? Gar, take that, you rakish knave. Boom!
So you just...
Stabbed right through the torso, through the heart.
You stab
or what
it,
I believe the heart to be.
And again, like you stab and you bring your hand in, and it just like you're expecting more resistance. That's part of why you hit so hard, and it just isn't any. And your hand actually continues into the chest cavity a little bit, and it's gross. You have to pull it back. Bonus action or movement?
Let's see here. Where ye? We be free. We be nearly free of them, but there be one more attacking my friend Baeridin. I swim over to it.
All right. So
she be part of me crew.
All right. So this is going to make a swing for you, since you just and miss with a 2. Okay, Valar.
All right. I'll swim up to him.
Swim on over.
That one's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that one's not quite as much damage. Sorry, I have a lot of adding up to do.
It's okay.
It's 14 damage, and 5 of it is radiant.
Yeah, that's more than enough. The radiant damage, again, seems to be what does it, and it just dissipates this creature completely.
Night, dear.
Good night. So, with the danger seeming to have passed,
we swim down.
You swim down towards this greenish light. It grows brighter and brighter as you come towards it. The hairs on the back of your necks all start standing up. And again, you're hearing, yes, come and get it.
I'm moving faster.
Come and get it.
The rug is talking to us.
I'm letting Carl go ahead of us.
I have questions.
As you swim down, the
I
light
believe I have questions.
is getting brighter and brighter.
Is anybody listening to the man who's saying maybe we shouldn't swim so close to this thing?
It's telling us to swim closer.
That's the point. It be a glowing rock what is
Carl's
talking to us.
going first. We'll see what happens to him.
Carl, ask the glowing rock if it has intentions.
It's going to be fine, I promise.
So,
I continue to have questions.
as you swim down, you continue to see this eerie, glowing green light. And as you get close to what you're seeing down there, you see a skull connected to a spinal column with this strange, like, horn-like protrusion coming off of the skull, connecting it to the spinal column. Carla, you're leading this. What are you doing?
I'm going for it. I've been following this thing
Constitution
for
saving.
months.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
$15.
You notice Carlisle reaching out, and his whole body just goes limp.
Carlisle!
Carlisle,
I
did
tried.
you ask him the question yet?
I take out my rapier and I gently poke him in a non-essential area like his heel.
I got a question for you, though, there, DM.
Yes.
Did that just reduce me to 0?
0 plus 3.
Okay. I'm going to use my Shadow of the Grave, then.
All right.
Actually, no. Since I was at 32 hit points, that would have been 35 hit points it hit me with.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't make that save. Never mind.
So make a medicine check for Nebby.
Making a medicine check
Yes.
Did you poke him?
to poke him.
As you are poking, trying to ascertain what's going on.
It's a doctor's poke. Classic doctor move.
Oh yeah, no, only if this doctor's Groucho Marx.
Poke at his heel, and you're very, very close to this skull that is glowing, and you feel this voice pulling at you.
Nope. Nope.
Come and get me.
Uh,
Power, strength can be yours. Take it.
is it trying to, let's say, charm me?
It's just using words.
Guys, I feel like
Arcane,
Star
though.
Metal doesn't talk.
Do we know anything about what's happening with the things that are projecting sinister words directly into my skull?
Make a religion check.
Okay.
And I will say this DC is freaking high.
And my roll was not.
Nope.
Where is Father Barnacle?
Shelley, back
We
at the
should have
island.
brought Shelly with us.
Now she's a good father to bring.
All right, you all are down there, and there is this.
I think I want to
Object.
swim forward and try to rescue Carl.
Yeah.
All right, so you grab Carl. He
I think that's
is
what Cable Lord would do.
limp.
I would keep my distance. I'm just kind of looking at the. I wouldn't swim too close. If he's saving Carl, that's good.
Okay, so you
I'm just
all
treading water.
Kind of treading water back.
Yeah.
I have I have a thought quickly.
Mm.
Can I cast Cone of Frost to try and create some sort of icy lever to get the rock
Oh, like a big crowbar.
Yeah, basically.
You've probably cast Cone of Frost before in the water. It doesn't instantly freeze it. Like it will create some ice crystals, but it doesn't create like an icicle. And especially being in briny, salty water.
Do we see any star metal, or do we only see this weird glowing thing?
Make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You don't see any star metal, but one thing you do notice as you're sitting there kind of looking around, you see 3 other people jump into the water. All wearing white tabards with a sun emblazoned at the center.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
And you hear you hear them say, "The visions from Pelor are correct. We must grab this and save the world from it." And that's where we'll end this.
Oh, come on!
But what about Carl?
Well, you grabbed him.
Carl dead.
Carl's
Okay.
dead.
No, he's not.
He's
He's
unconscious and
Carl's
underwater.
dead.
He's dead.
Carl dead?
That was an insta-death.
All right, chat. I can't believe we're saying this, but press F to pay
Press F.
respects to Carlisle.
Carlisle, the
Carl.
Carlisles.
From the Carl Isles.
Now we're not gonna get paid. Carl died.
Oh, you'll be
Wow.
well taken care of. Don't worry about that.
Now I have some new NPCs. For
No,
you
you
all to
had
interact.
more, but one of them's dead now. So
Yes, but still. Well, I was originally thinking you all might die, so that didn't happen.
I was prepared to die. I only have.
I was
29
totally, yeah.
Had you guys grabbed the that object, you probably would have.
Died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't seem like something I should be touching.
Oh my goodness.
wow.
In case you guys didn't, or you all didn't catch the year, this is 18 years before the campaign.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't know what year our campaign was, so I didn't.
I don't know what your
Yeah.
campaign's in.
Yeah,
Okay,
12,
20 years before.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, Megan,
What?
no.
What?
This is the Star Child.
This is what put everything in motion. No.
And Baeridin was there. Baeridin. Ugh.
Baeridin, the sister of Baeridin, is part of the darkness that unleashed upon the world.
I like
This
the
has to
idea that Baeridin is actually way more crucial to the main plot than Baeridin. That Baeridin's like I'm super important. Nope, Baeridin is the super important.
No.
Yeah, this is where it all started.
Oh my gosh.
That is great.
That's awesome.
Megan.
Yes.
That's awesome.
No.
But now, as players, you know this, but your characters don't.
It's okay.
I wonder. I mean, maybe Baeridin will have visions of his sister. Maybe Baeridin will know.
The wolf spirit tells Baeridin that he's the chosen one only because he's got to make up for his sister shenanigans.
Yeah. He's got to. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, later on in the campaign, hey, buddy.
So about that chosen one thing,
Yeah.
your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more of a rebalancing.
Yeah.
Because your sister
make up
done
for it.
messed up.
Well, she didn't really do anything. That movie.
I mean, it's
The reverse Luke.
Yeah.
Would have
That's
gotten.
funny. That's so funny.
Yay!
Oh goodness.
I told you this was a good idea.
It
I'm
was fun.
sad that Carl died. I liked
Dar.
Carl.
Yeah.
I feel like he could have been a romantic interest for the researcher on our ship in our
Oh,
They would have got along 2 peas in a pod, those.
possibly.
Given her attitude, I think she'd be open to a reanimated romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she would have a
True.
problem with that necessarily.
Just like the Krieger of our world.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, okay. So who's the archer?
So the next time you see Carlisle,
So-
he's actually a
Immeral.
he'll actually be a warforged at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who's
Immeral is the
in this
archer.
world?
Yeah.
I say Immeral.
I feel like what's Gragnold is like Pam.
Oh my god. I can see that.
And Baeridin is Cheryl. This
I
actually
think
works out
Baeridin
really
is
well.
Cheryl, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
So Baeridin needs to scream out, "You are not my supervisor," every now and then.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my gosh, that
literally-
makes Enkai Lana.
Oh, yes. Yes. This is actually a really good analogy.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Now this fan art needs to happen.
Oh my god. So good.
I'm sorry.
so who
I
was
can't
Archer
hear
again?
you. You have no authority here in Fort Kickass.
I think Immeral is.
Emerald's
Emerald's
Archer.
Archer.
Emerald's Archer.
Yeah, no,
that
definitely.
works. Yeah, that works.
Okay, what is Baron then? Like, which character would he?
Oh,
Is he
Mallory, because he's so salty.
No, but he's too kind to be Mallory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mallory's kind of mean.
No, who's the gay guy?
Oh, yes.
Gillette.
What
Hey?
is his-
Gillette.
Right.
Gillette. That's it.
Yes.
Oh,
He's gonna have to have more puns or something to be Ray.
double
Ray is
dukes.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
Double dukes.
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Oh, it's so
God.
good.
Well, thank
Who's
you
Cyril,
all.
Though. Do we have a
Cyril. He can be Cyril. Because he's not Ray.
What'd you ask there? Do we have
Baron.
Who's Cyril?
Baron.
He's too competent to be Cyril.
Yeah, he's totally capable. I think he's Ray.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
it's
He's
coming
pretty
close to
competent.
midnight. We're gonna have to end this.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that
Alright.
note, let us know in the
Let us
cast
know
of
what you
Archer.
think. Yes.
Yeah.
Who
Who?
is the
Yep.
clinical role as Archer?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you all for this. This is again a lesson in improv DMing. So that was fun. And this goes to show again, like trusting your players and trusting the process can really create some amazing story moments. Thank you all. We will be back in 2 weeks with maybe another one shot, maybe the regular campaign. Who knows?
Ooh, that's the day before a bunch of us leave for PAX East.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. All right. Thank you all so
Thank you
much.
all.
And take care.
Bye all.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.